Half a day and good afternoon. I'd like to call to order this regular meeting of the Guam Educational Telecommunications Corporation, AGTF, PBS Guam. Today is Monday, July 27th.
24th.
Sorry, I'm looking at the minutes for the last meeting. Today is Monday, August 24th. Time is 12:33. Please state your name and your title as we go around the table. Donovan Brooks, Chair.
Mariflor Herrero, Treasurer.
Clifton Netadog, Board Member.
Judy Flores, Secretary.
Rosemary Clement, Member.
Sean Camacho, Studio Supervisor.
Lorraine Hernandez, TV Operations Manager.
Gary Encarnacion, GM.
Valerie Senecles, Administrative Officer.
Thank you. In front of you, you have the minutes of July 27.
Just a correction in the executive session. Somehow Clement got added to my last name.
Judy Flores Clement.
What page are you on?
Page 4,
Page
the minutes. Noted.
So what was wrong, your name? Judy Flores. Oh, up there. Oh.
Related.
You are now sisters.
Yeah. Little sister.
Page 4.
It's on page 4, the,
Executive session.
BBMR.
they just changed my name.
Ruby Flores Clement. Oh, okay.
So seeking a motion to approve the minutes of July 27th.
I make a motion to approve the minutes of July 27th.
I was not here, so.
Second?
You second?
I'm a secretary, I shouldn't
Somebody has to
second.
Who's going to second?
I second the motion.
He was not here.
Oh, that's right, you were here.
Oh.
Okay, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you. General Manager's report.
All right.
Mr. Encarnacion.
Thank you very much, Chairman. And of course, welcome again to our monthly board meeting for today, August 24. My updates are as follows, starting with the our accounting and administration section. GCC procurement certification compliance have been completed. Kel Munya, Don Munya, Jesse Salas, Cameron Santos, and myself have completed the certification for GCC Module 1 procurement basic training. Of course, this is a necessity, I think, for all of us here to actually have.
Gary, can you speak
Oh,
up a
sorry.
little bit?
I'm sorry. So yeah, so we have completed the GCC procurement certification compliance, and now we'll be awaiting for the next stage, which is probably going to be happening around August 25 to September 22 for Module 2. So this is basically a certification to say that we've completed the procurement.
Is this a part of something that's at GCC all the time in different different people take that class? Or this is something just special for you guys?
No, there's just several different departments
Oh.
there. So for PBS, we had at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us taking that class. Since we procure a lot, it's better that we know the rules and
For
regulations.
sure, yeah. I'm all for that.
Do you have,
Valerie has already completed that ever since.
question, so do you have to renew it every year? The
No, I don't think so, no.
certification? No? Okay.
Okay. Engineering and infrastructure, transmitter air conditioning upgrade complete. All 4 air conditioning units at the transmitter site have been successfully installed and are currently undergoing testing. Proper operating temperatures have been met to ensure, the equipment's performance and cooling efficiency. So this is good. It's good for the future as well for our transmitter when we do procure it, as the area is properly cooled now. And that's all 4 of it. And I know not too long ago is when we procured this, and everything has been installed and is ready and operational. Also, PBS interconnection system upgrade. They're actually working on the back right now. We received new PBS interconnect transmit and receiver units provided directly by PBS National at 0 cost to the station. This equipment serves as a redundancy system alongside our existing infrastructure, strengthening our signal reliability and backup capabilities for receiving and distributing national network feeds. So this is coming from our national feed connecting to Guam feed. So there is redundancy equipment, meaning if anything fails now, we have a backup, and this is all provided by PBS National. And they are currently working on it right now as we speak.
This doesn't involve us paying any money.
No. Yeah. So now to production and then development. There's a lot of it here, so we just run down our updates. So early childhood, community education and outreach, our music and movement. The GPO early learning classes are still continuing, 2 mornings per week, total of 4 sessions weekly. Summer travel had lessened the attendance, but we are looking into it increasing now that school is back.
And where does this take place?
GPO.
Oh, all this is GPO, okay.
Yes, no, not all of this. So there's also another one, USO Tuman Bay Partnership and Room Adoption. Same thing, music and movement. So this happens monthly. Music and movement sessions continue for military families at USO Toddler Social. This is in Tuman, in the Dusit Place in Tuman. PBS Guam is adopting the USO Family Room. So there's a small room there. We're gonna kind of dress it up with PBS kid stuff, and it's a nice lounge for kids to watch our PBS programs. We'll have that soon. We're gonna refresh the space with new area rug, play kitchen setup, and we're providing USO Tuman Bay with PBS passport access. And in return, the facility will feature PBS programming and all their screens there. One great way to reach out to our military viewership, and this will happen in Tuman, where they all send their kids and relax.
Where in Tumon is this? You said the
Dusit Place.
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, it's not there. I just mentioned it.
So you mean this is something like, if the parents are shopping or something, they leave the children? Or
Not necessarily. They treat that as their lounge space. So while the kids are having something, the parents, the adults have also like computer access, movie access, food.
And where is this thing at the Dusit?
Dusit Place. So,
Where?
Yeah, what's Dusit
second
Place?
floor.
What does that mean?
It used to be called the Plaza. The Plaza. So this is the little mall area, shopping area attached to Dusit Beach Hotel.
Across from duty free.
Oh, that is where Beach and Shrimp is? Beach and Shrimp and California Pizza.
You mean there's different shops and stuff there, right?
Yeah.
Same general area, but not the same building that you're talking about. This is where,
And the Dusit Beach
Like
Hotel?
Underwater World was?
Which used to be.
So that wall.
Not that far down.
Wall above the Dusit Beach, leading up to
I'm
the
thinking
west.
of a store there that's Stussy.
Okay, so it's at the Dusit
Stussy.
Beach.
You guys know
Oh,
Stussy?
okay.
What's that?
Well, it's not really the hotel, it's the arcade that's adjacent to Dusit Beach.
It's like
Hard
out
Rock
here,
used to be.
the cro-
Hard Rock,
cross-
yeah, there you go.
Hard Rock area.
Okay. Okay, so Dusit Beach Hotel
No.
Plaza? Or how do you call that?
It's called Dusit Place. The plaza is called Dusit Place. Yeah,
Used to be the plaza.
used to be the plaza. Yeah.
And is this something that had been a shop or something and now it's?
No, it's
Okay.
a mall. It's
No, I
basically-
mean,
Like a
where
little
this,
mall
where
that
our
is
stuff
under
is, it's
the
in a
Dusit
room,
Beach?
like,
Which is
One at a
there.
time, please, one at a time.
No, it's basically made for USO has been there for quite some time already. It's made for military personnel, kind of a R&R place for them while they're in Tumon. They can access it. If you're military, you can access it.
yeah, but I'm saying, is it like a room or,
It's a big stall.
oh.
It's a very big stall.
I live in a very small world. I mean, I've lived in Guam for
It's a very big stall. So
40 years, but, you know, like a lot of
it's-
places I don't really
if you
go.
ever go by, it's on the second floor
Oh.
of that plaza. So you
That
go
is
up
across from duty free, right?
that
Exactly
building. Yeah.
across from duty
Yeah.
Isn't it right above Underwater World, right?
No. Underwater World's the center part
Okay, got it.
of that whole entire complex. But this is just one side. This is
Is
where
Underworld
Nana's Cafe
still
is.
there?
Okay.
Right there, Nana's Cafe. When you go down, Nana's Cafe is on the
So it's the
backside.
traffic light area.
Traffic light area. That
Yeah, the
corner.
traffic light. You know how there is a little place, Mezcla? Mezcla, is it Mezcla? No. How is it?
Little
They have
Picas.
breakfast.
Picas.
Little
Okay,
Picas. Little
okay,
Picas.
yeah.
Right across.
Across from Little Picas. it's
That corner area.
in the second floor.
That building.
Okay.
We learned something.
Yes, some of us have lived there for years and we haven't been to these places.
All right.
Okay. All right. Falak Motna Music Program launch started, funded through the PDG program. Launch on Saturday, August 15. Hosting a 1-hour music and movement session at Guma Minaasi. This is a shelter for foster children. Yeah, shelter.
Puma is house and Minaasi is.
Guma is
Guma
house.
Minaasi.
Minaasi is.
Yeah, but where is it?
She's asking
So
where.
that's.
Oh, we cannot tell you where it's at.
Okay, because it's a shelter.
Yeah. So
Okay, I
it's
know.
yeah.
Ruma Minasi,
Yeah.
yes, I
So
know
it's
what you mean.
it's an unknown
Oh, it's like the place where the women, I mean, I used to
It's
know
a
where they
shelter.
were, but,
shelter for.
but this is where the children of those mothers.
Yes.
Pitiful.
Yes. So this is
Don't put it that way.
this is a session we're giving for Department of Public Health and the PGG
Yeah, that's nice. yeah.
program.
What is PDG? What,
Preschool development grant.
huh?
Preschool development grant.
Preschool Development Grant.
But these aren't
That's
foster
the
children. These are
government?
children whose mothers are in the, where the shelter.
they're foster
Oh,
children.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Oh, they're foster children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sessions will run every Saturday through July 31st, 2027. And the broader family reunification program component is scheduled to begin September 1, 2026. This is working with our local courts, and this is part of this whole Falak Motna, Mona,
What
sorry,
is that?
program launch.
Moving forward.
Is that
Move
the
forward,
picnic?
yeah.
You are not in the picnic anymore?
Second. The next one is the picnic, all right? Gov Guam Labor Day Picnic. The annual Gov Guam Labor Day Picnic takes place on September 6, 2026 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. PBS Guam will provide full live stream coverage of the festivities and host a dedicated station tent. All PBS staff and board members are invited to attend and enjoy our Labor Day festivities. This is going to happen on a Sunday. It won't happen on actual Labor Day. So it's on Sunday. Feel free to attend and join us for this.
Is this at EPAL?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
but
It even say EPAL, doesn't it?
public parking is at JFK with a shuttle down to EPAL.
I'm sorry, what?
The public parking is at JFK up at near Kmart, and then there's a shuttle
Shuttle
that will
that
take
way.
you down to EPAL because there's not a lot of parking down at EPAL.
Oh,
So
no.
the shuttle will.
It's like a nightmare when they have things there.
Yeah, so shuttle will be in JFK. They'll shuttle you down to in front of GVB.
You have the
You know,
dedicated.
last year they gave me a ticket.
Yeah, so we have a dedicated
For
tent,
parking in-
and our tent will be located right next to the main stage. So you'll see the PBS tent. We'll be there representing, showing up, and giving everybody a taste of our live stream as well for people to see who are not here.
So what type of assets are we putting down there to do that?
This is Labor Day. September.
We're going to bring a camera crew. How big is your crew?
Probably a 2 or 3 camera setup for a live stream.
We have the drone as well. We're going to be doing the drone.
Yeah, we're gonna try and see what we can do with the drone during that as well.
So there's performances on stage. That's what we're filming.
This is Labor Day.
Yeah.
How will this affect our normal broadcasts schedule?
No, it's not.
It's as far as we planned it. It's just going to be a YouTube live. It's not going to be broadcast.
Okay.
And we're going to provide entertainment too for you?
No, they are. There's entertainment. We're
GVB
filming.
is
it.
providing
GVB will be
Or
the.
GVB?
So please attend if you can. It would be nice to have a nice bonding with everybody there.
Maybe we can have a PBS something so that they don't give me a ticket?
Just park at the JFK.
Oh, yeah, and then you have to
Take the shuttle.
walk all the way back up.
Yeah.
We have a
Yeah,
shuttle.
there's extremely limited parking. They are giving passes, but it's not enough. We need the passes for just bringing stuff into the facility. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
One question on audio. How are you going to get your audio feed?
We're working with whoever the GVB has contracted out for the sound, and we're going to be working to patch it.
Our tent is directly next to them.
Okay.
Does this involve our new truck?
Not for this event because it's on the grass, and the committee was not wanting too much heavy equipment on the grass to prevent it from getting like muddy and all that. So we're just going to do something more similar to what we do for the things like Veterans Day and stuff like that.
But we will bring the new van.
Yeah.
Okay.
The new van, the new big van. Okay, moving forward. Any questions? Okay. Pledge Drive 2026, slated for October 24, 2026, starting to schedule pre-recording of performances. We're looking around for, performance and things that we can film. You want to talk more about this, Sean, because you have more lead on this?
Generally speaking, we're going to do a fully pre-recorded pledge drive. So what that means is just like last year, all of the performance will be canned and edited down, and all that will be live will be the in studio announcements of the pledges and such. As far as performances, we're looking for about 10 to 15 performances to fill out the pledge drive. We're currently working with what is it? What's the name of that event, Gary? Kitchatlu and some other events to see if we can get some performances that are already existing, but we're also going to be scheduling stuff at the Sinajana Mayor's office as well.
Yes, so we're looking. I know I messaged Donovan on the side to see if he has some performances. He does have. So if you have anybody you have that you know can perform and we can record them, we would highly, we would help with filming that.
So when will this be on television? I mean, it's live?
October 24.
I know, but I mean, what, in the evening?
Sometime roughly, I believe we started around 11 last year. The idea is to try and both get local and the stateside, so something that works for both time zones.
Oh. I remember one time, Donovan, remember we were at Sinajana? Yeah.
That was the
The
one.
Mayor's Complex.
Yeah, that was a few, I believe like 3 or 4 years ago, I believe.
Which one?
The one we were at Sinajana Mayor's office.
Oh, wasn't that last year? No.
No, not because we did one live at
Oh, the whole thing live. Okay.
Okay, question. What does BWTC mean?
Okay, we're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're talking Pledge Drive.
Isn't on,
We're Pledge Drive.
okay.
Just one note on Pledge Drive. I'm going to keep harping on quality, audio quality. It's got to be pristine. It's got to be better than it's been in the past. That's all I need to say on that. Okay.
Okay. So we'll get to work on that. The production team will.
But
I will-
this is, I mean, if I was there, we just gave them a pledge, like, live. But I mean, it's a call-in thing, right? I mean, people call in.
We still have the call in, and that will be live. but the performances of the music
I understand that,
will
I
be
understand, no, I'm talking about the
pre-recorded.
call-in part.
Yeah. As far as the call-ins, we had last year we had a reduced number of call-ins, and most donors were donating via the website, which was and PayPal, and it used payment through PayPal. Which Lorraine, if you want to say anything on that.
When they make donation, it goes through PayPal. So most of the time, we don't receive any phone calls, and we get the money in our account. So last year, we did not do any mail-outs of invoice, so it was a very good pledge.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It worked very well last year, so I guess that's why we're doing it again.
We still will read out the names of the donors. It's just the system will receiving them digitally rather than through call.
And now this is just for PBS in general and not Passport. Now, because I've had this Passport in the States for years and years and years, and I started and gave money for this one, but I'm not really using it. It's too confusing, but I'm very happy to contribute. So, I mean, how would I do that?
We're still working on the pledge drive tiers, but Passport will be included in one of the pledge drive tiers this year as well. So our last year's pledge drive was our launch of Passport, and I believe the highest tier of the pledge drive last year got 1 year of Passport. I believe there's going to be something sort of similar this year, and since our pledge drive's roughly around the same time, those people who are expiring right now.
Yeah, I didn't even know if mine's expired.
Yeah, it should be, if you signed up
Somebody
around
must
when
know.
we launched it last year.
Pardon me?
If you signed up roughly when we launched it last
did.
year, if you donate in this pledge drive, it'll be a good time to renew it. At some point, we will be, for those who do expire, our development team will email out to notify you that your membership is expired.
Oh, okay,
But there is
that's
a
what I
gra-
want to know.
But there is a grace period after the expiry, so it's not
Yeah,
like you're
no,
immediately
I-
cut off.
I would just write a check and do PayPal. Okay.
Checks are acceptable.
Pardon me?
Checks are acceptable. Thank you.
I'm old school, as you all
What about
know.
You can leave it today if you want, Rosemary.
I will.
real life?
But I was wondering, is someone going to notify me? Is someone going to notify me that mine's expired?
Let's start in October so we can have a good funding
Okay.
Yeah.
fiscal year.
Okay.
So that's a good question. Passport members, are they notified prior to?
Yes. So currently, we haven't reached the point where the year-long members are expiring, but they should be expiring roughly in November. So if they do not sign up again, we will be notifying that, or if they don't sign up again, we will be notifying them that their passport has expired and the information to donate again to regain access.
Can't we let them know a month ahead of time?
I'm not sure what the process is. I'm probably I can
Who's got
get
the
back to
list?
you on that. Rizal Almonds is the one handling Passport right now.
Okay.
Okay,
All
thank
good?
you.
Thank you. All right, moving forward. Isang Song test screening, Kaha Grant closeout test screenings were conducted with children from the Breaking Waves Theater camp. And PWTC's Breaking Wave Theater. And Fanadzan,
Fanidzakan. Fanidzakan.
Finadzakan. Chamorro students receiving positive responses. The children engage easily with the episode, singing along with the translated Chamorro vowel songs, answering questions from the characters, and participating in counting exercises. A survey of the Finadzakan students resulted in an average rating of 4.7 out of 5. The pilot episode has been submitted to Kaha, closing out the grant period with final payment pending. The remaining episodes are in post-production and remain on schedule for release in November. This is the Isang Song puppet show that we have going. It's already the first episode is done and produced. We had a screening with kids, and they loved it.
Oh,
And
good.
so this is great for us. We have a nice children's show and teaching giving more
Local, yeah.
yeah, and language. I
Yeah.
think that's so important for our
Question.
kids to learn.
So this Isenson test screening and Caja grant closeout. So PBS applied for a grant to Caja?
Yes.
Yes.
How long ago is this?
I believe it was sometime back in March or February, I believe.
Of this year? Or?
Yes, this year.
It's 10,000.
Yeah, it was a very short grant period.
Okay, and we were approved, 10,000.
Yes, yes.
Yes, but how much are we spending for this? Because 50% is 6,250.
No, there's 40 still on the grant itself from the preservation grant, which is 40,000. So we had 40,000 from that initially. So this is just an addition to that. The Caja grant with 10,000, so a total of 50,000.
Oh, okay. So, and this breaking with the other company is costing us 12,500.
Total, but we already paid 6,000 initially before.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So we need a second payment.
Okay, so basically we got 10,000 grant from Caja plus the 40,000.
Plus the 40,000.
To make this, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And so this is over? They gave us the money already?
What's that?
Caja gave us the money?
No, not yet. Caja that's pending.
Yeah. Sorry, just to clarify, the Caja grant was applied for in September and received in November. Sorry.
Last year.
Last year.
Of last year, sorry. And Guam Preservation Trust is what we got in March. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, got
That's
it
the 40.
backwards.
That's the.
That was
yeah.
the 20.
Yeah.
Was it 20? Oh yeah, there's two payments.
Yeah, it was
2 payments,
20.
yeah.
That was only 10.
10. So total of 50. I know.
Third,
Yeah, total.
No, I think it was like 35 or so. 35 or so total.
and those grants goes to produce the programs.
Yes. They're not.
Yeah, it's not.
We do not keep the
Yeah.
funds.
Yeah.
Those are
It's to
spent.
make that program. They pay for the program. They pay for the production.
Okay.
Yeah. So no cost on our part. Basically, all of that's coming from there.
Good.
Okay? All right.
Does anybody know what Fanidzakan means?
Yeah.
To learn,
Ten.
to learn how to
It's-
speak, to learn. Yeah.
There you go. To learn how to speak
Means
tomorrow.
To learn how to
Yeah.
speak? How to speak
That's
tomorrow,
okay.
or to learn how to speak?
To learn,
Tomorrow.
to exact, to learn.
To learn, yeah.
I got
It's a-
clarification. It's 40 from GPT, 10 from
50.
What do you call it?
Caja.
Caja.
Yeah.
So about 50K
Yeah.
for both.
50.
Oh, Guam Preservation?
Yeah, go for it. Thank you, Judy.
So Fanidyakan means to learn how to speak tomorrow, or just to learn how to
just
speak?
to learn.
Tomorrow.
To learn how to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a tomorrow word.
Yeah, it's a Chamorro immersion school.
Yes.
Okay,
That
so
word, Fanagyan, that word means to speak.
Fanidzakan, a
Okay.
place of learning.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Fanny Zakan?
Yeah, this
Oh.
program is
Fanny
entirely in
Zaken.
Chamorro.
Fanidyakan.
Fanny Zakan. All right.
You should have put that first.
Learn something new, guys. All right, moving forward. This is a big one. The submission of the ANA grant proposal. Nina
Nina in.
Iseng Song. Nina in Iseng Song.
Nina in, I think so.
We have submitted our grant proposal. Thank you to Roselle, who was given a short period to do this, and she completed this. To the Administration for Native Americans, or ANA, for a 3-year project entitled Nina in Iseng Song, or otherwise known as Gifts from the Village. All right, thank you for the translation there. The project is designed to increase Chamorro language learning and retention in Guam homes by producing and distributing multi-format print and digital media, including episodes of a children's show, emerging reader books, educational posters, and downloadable activity sheets and games. All learning resources will utilize the established characters and village of Iseng Song to encourage active language use among children and families. We had the submission also from our board member, Clifton. Thank you very much for helping us submit this because you are, of course, native Chamorro. It is required.
So this is a federal thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
So this is up to 900,000?
Have we been?
We got it?
Not yet.
But
We're in the process.
We should hear back next
We
week.
should hear it back, right? 900,000, 300,000,
90,
900,
900.
900,000?
But 3 years.
In increments of
300,000.
300 per
Yeah, but still, it's good.
Yeah.
300,000 per year for
Keep our
3
fingers
years?
crossed.
Yes.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, and that money will go to paying for additional staff and equipment and other incidentals. Yeah,
Yes, some money could be used here in PBS.
with some money left for Pastor. Yeah.
All right, and again, cross our fingers, pray for this, and hopefully we get this.
I think we have to pray hard because I don't think things, no, I don't think things in
No,
Washington are really
I think.
that into
we'll
this
get it.
stuff.
I think that this is a very good thing. I mean, sure, I'm sure.
I mean,
We should.
all right, moving forward. University of Guam Broadcasting Course Partnership. I'm going to have Sean already kind of talk about this, but I'm going to talk about a little bit of it since I have it in front of me already. Sean Camacho, our very own, will be teaching at the University of Guam's Communication and Media Course, or CO 386 Mass Media Experience Broadcasting, hosted directly here inside the PBS Guam studio. This partnership gives UOG students access to our professional production equipment, hands-on broadcasting experience. PBS Guam will be paid the standard adjunct rate for this instruction. As part of their coursework, students will produce an original show for broadcast on our television channel, creating opportunities for corporate underwriting while positioning PBS Guam as an active partner in educating Guam's future workforce and building a pipeline of local programming. Sean?
Yeah. So I will be taking over for this semester until they fill the role with a new professor. I will be adjuncting for this class. It's basically a class to develop a short 15-minute per episode show for 4 episodes, and it's mostly of a student-led sort of thing, so it's the specifics of the show depend on what the students are interested in creating, but it will be created with the mindset that it is going to be produced for our channel and give the students that opportunity to show it and the opportunity for us to underwrite it.
Is this part of some communications course at UOG?
Correct. This is part of their standard communication courses at UOG. When I was a student at UOG, I took this class, and I also TA'd for it. And actually, Kel was the teacher at the time when I took that class. So I'm very familiar with the class. So, yeah.
So it's a high-level class, it's 386.
Yeah. So it's a junior level class.
Okay.
And
But you would be an adjunct professor because
Yes, so I'm-
basically you have to.
Yes, I will be acting as the adjunct.
But we're still going to be.
Is this live? I mean, you're going to be there?
PBS will be getting.
So we'll be hosting it here in the studio on Fridays, and
When it is aired,
we'll be utilizing some of our
someone
equipment to
sell
help them create this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So the students that are in that class for the Friday, they'll actually come here.
Correct. And they'll come in, they'll be making stuff as homework as part of the class, and then they'll come in, shoot as if pseudo-live show, and then we'll package it up for broadcast and air it on our channel once we have get the quirks out, because it's student work, so it needs some tweaking.
So you're filling in
Until they find
Full-time
because
professor?
the full-time professor that was teaching it went to a different college. So in the meantime, while they have that opening, I'll be filling in this
So
role.
this is probably like for a semester.
Maybe a semester. We're talking to see if we can continue the partnership going forward. But at the very least, yes, for this semester at the very least.
And when does this start?
It started last week Friday, so we already had the first class. It was mostly just going over syllabus and having them sign all the waivers needed, and then we are going to proceed into class here at the station this Friday.
Oh,
Cool.
I think that is an excellent idea.
yeah, it's great.
In the past, I think the board has talked about PBS Hawaii's program called Hiki No,
A junior.
which means can do. And this is a program that starts grade school, where they have kids, either grade school or middle school, who are making video programs, and then they are compared. Number one, they're mentored by PBS Hawaii in the process of making them, and then when they're done, they're shown, they're broadcast, but also they're graded essentially, and the best production gets gets held up. So I've long been a proponent of this idea, and we're kind of starting at the top end, but I'd like to see it migrate down at some point to where we are getting, younger kids in middle school who are making programs in partnership with PBS, and then bringing them to the community. So yeah, great. I'm
Yeah, that's
very happy to
very
see that.
So you said it's for kids that are juniors in college?
Yeah, it's considered a junior level course. Yeah.
No, because I'm thinking, I have a granddaughter that's a junior, so I'm going to tell her, yeah.
Tell her to sign up.
In college, though, in college. It's very good.
Great.
And
Okay.
I commend Sean for heading this and taking his time, taking out of the production to teach kids, or teach our students more about broadcasting. All right, moving forward. Another big one that we're already planning. We're actually starting this tomorrow, and this is probably one of the biggest projects that I'm going to be part of as well as my time here as a GM. Is the launch of the PBS Sports Live Broadcasting with ISA and IIAAG for girls volleyball. Now, PBS Guam will be officially launching its live broadcast coverage for the Independent Interscholastic Athletic Association of Guam and the Interscholastic Sports Association girls volleyball season starting on August 25th. Expanding into high school athletics aligns with our core mission to serve the entire community. While our Academic Challenge Bowl highlights scholastic excellence, our live sports celebrate teamwork, youth athletic achievement, and sports school spirit on a premier broadcast stage. High school athletics create strong generational engagement across families, alumni, and schools, opening direct opportunities to increase viewership across broadcast and digital channels, and this to drive station memberships up and secure local underwriting support from. So basically, we're going to be doing a sports broadcast. We're going to go into the schools. We are going to do it live. We're going to air this on our TV, our YouTube, and our app. So,
If you see everything
Yeah,
over there,
so-
that's us prepping for that.
so that's all the equipment. And we went to NAB not too long ago, and we saw the equipment for that, and we have it here already. We procured those, and of course, the board has helped us procure the equipment that we need to do this. And so the equipment that we purchased way before or right after we went to NAB is here and it's operational now, including instant replays, proper the bigger board switchers, and just all the gear is ready to implement into our broadcasts. So this is going to be a new thing, and it's also going to help drive membership up.
Good, it's very good.
Underwriting, we have underwriters lined up for this?
Not yet, but that's why we're going to start test. We're in a test phase now to see our capacity, because this is a big project. So we want to see make sure that Sean and his team is not going to have, is going to know the flow first before we actually go out there and start, implementing or doing packages and selling it. But right now, we're going to use membership drive up. We're going
In addition, there's a bit of hesitance on the part of GDOE to support like the setup times and other stuff. So we're just trying to show off, say, hey, this is the value we can add to you if you help let us participate in your games.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So you're going to televise basketball games or what, all different sports?
Volleyball for now, and then
Oh.
moving forward, we'll take care of the other sports as well.
And you'll go to those schools and...
Yes.
But it doesn't, I literally hardly ever watch local news, but I thought that KUAM covered sports for high schools.
There's a lot of organizations that cover it, but in different capacities. KUM does highlights for the most part, alongside Clutch. Clutch sometimes does live games, but their coverage is a lot smaller scale than what we intend to offer.
So we're intending the full broadcast experience, from commentators to the entire show.
For a whole volleyball game?
The whole
you mean?
volleyball game.
Okay.
In the meantime, we'll do varsity, and then we'll move over to being able to do the junior varsity as well. But right now, I think tomorrow, especially it's tomorrow. Well, it's the biggest test for the team to see how much we can actually put to this, because it does take a lot of things, if you can see there, to operate. But tomorrow will be that test phase for us.
And where are you starting? What school?
Academy in Agana.
And then there, depending on the season, there's different sport, right?
Different sports, yeah. So right now it's volleyball, starting things
We'll
off.
be covering all
And then football, and then there's, I believe, wrestling.
Track and field?
Yeah, track and field.
Soccer.
I think track and field is the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
But we're working, we got approval from IIAAG and ISA already. We've met with them personally, and we've already agreed to conducting the,
Do you need approval from the parents of the children to be filmed?
so basically, I think the ISA and IIAAG will take care of that for us, yeah.
They should already have media releases
Yeah.
as part of their entering the sport.
Entering the sport, yeah. Audience will just be notified before time that this is going to
And
be a
we'll
live
just
event.
post signage at the games.
For the audience, we'll have signs up prior,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they'll see it. I mean, we can even announce it if we
Yeah, I
want.
know something about that when I was in the gifted program. Yeah, a lot of things you did with kids, parents had to sign. I'm all for. I'm all for.
Yep. Have to.
I didn't even notice that.
Sure.
Okay. Any questions for the sports? All right. Okay, moving forward. Now, number 4, digital and multimedia operations. PBS app and PBS Guam passport integration. Technical infrastructure is currently being built out to ingest and host local PBS content directly within the national PBS app and PBS passport ecosystem, targeting a public debut in time for the upcoming station pledge drive.
Great.
I don't know where you sit. I don't know how to use it.
I'm sorry.
All right, so, good? Do you want me to say that again?
Moving on. Go ahead.
Okay, PBS app, I just mentioned the PBS app and PBS Guam passport integration. Their technical infrastructure is currently being built out to ingest and host local PBS Guam content directly within the national PBS app and PBS passport ecosystem, targeting a public debut in time for the upcoming station pledge drive.
So there was going to be an app, a PBS Guam app.
No, we have the app. The PBS National is also our Guam app. So whatever they're downloading on your app is also Guam. So depending on your location, when you download it, it'll give you the station of your area automatically. So if you're, let's say, in Las Vegas, download it, it'll give you PBS Las Vegas. If you're here, it'll give you PBS Guam.
So
So
to
the passport
clarify,
works, so the passport Guam works with the app?
yes. So
Not with this one in YouTube.
yeah. Yeah. So to clarify what this means is currently on our PBS app, there isn't any local content because there was not a pipeline to upload content to our app. Kel has been working on this for a couple months now, where he is working on that pipeline to upload our local content to our own app.
Okay.
But you can watch PBS Guam, like whatever's airing.
Live.
Yeah, so there's a PBS Guam there. Whatever's on it, it's showing now.
So on your app, you don't need TV anymore. Just click on it.
Yeah.
Even if you have, let's say, an Android device, what do you call this? Fire, or what do you call it? Amazon stick?
Fire Stick.
Fire sticks. Same thing, download the PBS
I
app.
mean, on the TV?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the TV, I have YouTube.
So,
Yeah.
so like here you see when you go to the PBS video site, this is basically the same thing as the app. You see all these national programs, right?
Right.
So the idea is we're going to have some local programs.
So
there as
our
well.
programs will now be there for people to watch.
For on demand. Yeah.
For on demand. So if somebody wanted to watch, let's say, something to call our own, it'll be there now. If somebody wanted to watch a Sina series, it'll be there now. So
But it's not there yet.
No.
it's not.
We're
That's
still
what
working on the pipeline for
That's
that.
the pipeline we're working on right now. But you can watch it live.
But you can watch it on YouTube,
Yes.
PBS Guam.
Yes.
Yes, it still exists on YouTube currently, but we will be moving stuff onto the app as well.
To the PBS National
Yeah.
app is the goal, right? Okay. We're dinosaurs, admit it.
No, you can always ask questions. We're here to answer those questions for you.
I don't have cable. I just have.
Yeah, internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need these days.
Or you can just have an antenna and it works too. You can watch us on TV with an antenna. All right, moving forward, same thing on the multimedia operation, PBS Guam merch page initiative status. Following research and advisement regarding nonprofit compliance standards, the standalone merchandise store initiative has been canceled. All merchandise inventory will instead be repurposed as donor gift initiatives for the upcoming on-air pledge drive, the website donation portal, and community outreach activation. So status quo with the things that we're going to be giving out to people. We're no longer going to have an actual shop anymore. And but what we're going to be doing now is, again, using this part as initiatives for the upcoming on-air pledge drive to, to share with people. So they can donate and get an item. Same.
Okay, so no more selling
more.
on PBS one, no show.
No shop.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, that's okay. We can get our investment by donating and getting something and goodwill and stuff.
Yeah, status quo for that. All right, so just online donorship performance, just looking at metrics here. I'll put this every board meeting so you can see that, there's the donations right now, light slump from the average gift value, 19.21 from 20.78. And new donors, there's 3, new supporters, 3. So the goal here is to increase this, and I think with sports and all the pledge drive we're going to be doing, this should jump up significantly for the coming months. And
That's it.
2.
all right, that is all.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, Gary. Financial statements review.
Financial statement.
You have the balance sheet in front of you and also the profit and loss comparison from last year. And what I did is I went ahead and did it as of today's date.
As of today's date,
Yes. Do you have
August
any
24.
questions in regards to balance sheet or profit and loss?
Yeah. We're going to fall in line.
Okay, I'd like for us to wait until our treasurer gets back before we move forward, just to make sure she has no concerns. Anybody else want coffee?
I'm good, thank you.
recess.
This interest income, that's from CDs or,
The interest in the bank.
yeah, yeah.
Why don't we jump ahead to
Liberation sponsorship.
new business? We'll come back to finances. When Mary Floor gets back.
New
You
business.
mean the invoices?
So, under new business, the first item is one of Cliff's suggestions. Why don't we just have you explain what it is you're hoping to do here, Cliff?
So if PBS could start a sports series and then jiu-jitsu would be the initial.
Clifton, can you speak a little louder?
Yes, yes. So PBS could start a Guam sports series to kind of draw in all generations of new viewers or maybe retain some. That
You mean
we already
local
have.
sports?
Local sports, yeah, local sports. And if we could start that series off with Guam Jiu-Jitsu, Guam Jiu-Jitsu?
Guam what?
Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh,
Jiu-jitsu.
yeah. Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah, which was an idea that me and Gary and Don spoke about. So I don't know if you want to expand on that,
Oh,
Gary.
so there was discussion, Don, Munya, and we discussed before, was to have a jiu-jitsu kind of segment within our PBS channel. So initially the idea was having it here in studio, where we can feature, young athletes performing. And I think this is a great way to already start, which we are already started, which is the sports film. It's going to add on to,
Right.
the many different sports that we want to tackle in the not just DOE, but just.
Do you
also-
know Chris Ballacino?
Yes, I do know him.
Yeah, I know him really well. I think he's like in all those kind of sports, right? Even the other one, Taekwondo, because my kids were in that when they were younger, and I know Chris was at those events. I don't know exactly what he did, but I know he's very involved in that stuff.
Yes, so this is something we can do, I think, with the capacity that we have, and we do have some jiu-jitsu members here in studio. That's of course Clifton, Don Munya, and Scotty, and myself tomorrow. I'll also start working on it. And Kenji too. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I just want to add myself there, but not really me. But something I can learn, I get into fitness. Not necessarily you going into it as fighting somebody. More of a way to learn, educate and stay fit. I think this is something our young kids. Did you have this as an age level of? Was there the idea that you had? Was it? Starting with the younger kids?
Yeah, I think the focus was youth.
Yeah, youth.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
By saying youth, though, we're looking at what age do you think? 7 up?
He can go as young as 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Are you a teacher?
Yes,
Oh,
I am an
oh.
instructor. Yeah.
Well, is there a connection between? I guess there is between like karate and taekwondo and jiu-jitsu. I mean, because those things that my granddaughters were in, there was all different ages and different kinds of people, right? They're all those sports are somehow connected.
They're not. They're different. They're different. Let's just put it this way: like different languages of martial arts.
Combat.
Yeah. Combat.
Yeah.
So basically, it's just a different a different art form. I think that's the better.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, when my grandchildren were performing, for some reason, they were always at St. Paul's. And I know Chris, who I didn't really know that well. It turns out he went to school with my son. But I know, but I think he's involved with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, he's jiu-jitsu.
So that's why he was like a manager type person there. But my kids were just doing Taekwondo. That's why I'm trying to figure out what the connection is between these
He
things.
probably took a crash course
Yeah.
in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
But yeah, I think, Sean, you want to add on to this as terms of production?
I just wanted to clarify, are we talking a 30-minute program, or are we talking like shorts in between like programming or for socials, or what is the like scope of this?
I think the scope of this is going to be part of the sports series, so we're looking at it as features, maybe feature jiu-jitsu match. Maybe we can do, there's more to talk about this. Maybe we can have Clifton come in and do a little, instruction and stuff like that, and then, they can go at it. So that's something that that's what I visualize, but I think it's more of how you visualize it, because something you wanted to do. So, but in what I know, I see it as having it in the studio, small mat here, having the instructions being done, introducing, and then.
Oh, right here?
Yeah, right here.
Oh.
And then, this is how it works, and if you want to do a competition, that works too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
So it seems that the station is in favor of sports as a topic to cover. And that's going to kick off with volleyball this week? Tomorrow. So at this point, you led with Guam Sports Series. We have something in the works now. Let's give it some time. Maybe you can come up with a more detailed proposal of what
System.
you'd like to see,
Yeah. Okay.
whether you want to do one program, whether you envision it as a series of programs, and go from there. I think it fits very neatly under, Guam sports. So, and if we're heading in that direction, I don't see any reason why we should not include this type of sport under that umbrella.
How many jiu-jitsu clubs are there?
so there's around a dozen. There's about around 12 to 14 jiu-jitsu academies out there, which is a lot for such a small island. Yeah.
But if you have this performance here, when would that be on television?
Well, that's to be dependent on the scheduling for programming and production.
Like in the evening, I gather, right?
Likely not. We try to avoid evenings, so maybe it'll be pre-produced. Sean, if ever this happens, it won't be taped to live, or it won't be live. It will just, you think it would be more?
It just depends on what the show is.
Yeah.
And
what the idea is.
Yeah.
Initially.
Because there's a couple different ways I could see us doing it. We could do it because we're trying to push social media as a big outreach thing. So I could see it being a social media series that we output in addition to something on live once we gather it all together, and then do a initial push of social media, and then for a full broadcast for after that initial push. Or I could even see if you're wanting to feature different gyms with a star athlete, maybe a 30 second to a minute in between programming blocks to how off, hey, this is a sport that people are excelling in, and this is how you can become do this, and how it's good for their community, stuff like that. There's a couple different ways I could see us approaching it. It's just a matter of what way do we want to really flesh it out and make it our own. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And we'll sit down more, but I'm for this. Yeah, I'm for this. And maybe we can have a PBS special, or PBS staff will be the ones to, you know. I'll tap out right away. All right.
Anything
Okay.
further, Cliff?
No, nothing further.
Thank you, Cliff.
Yeah.
Thank you for that idea, and like I said, it dovetails neatly into
Yeah,
what
the
station is
idea
already-
that we're trying to do. But this did come before the whole sports broadcast, because I think first board meeting, you already had
Yeah,
sit down,
yeah.
talk
We're
about
talking
this.
to Don.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
after the first board meeting, he kind of talked to us about it, and so finally brought it up, and thankful for you bringing the.
I'd like to have something to do with health and
This is it, yeah.
the psychological aspect of it, and getting kids away from their screens. I mean, I'm all for anything physical for kids, and as a healthy mental health kind of thing to do this, because I think it hits a lot of levels.
Right.
And I would like to have that mentioned as a part of it. It's not just a sport; it has
And it
bigger
also
meaning.
makes the art not, I mean, let's just say it gives them educational, an educational side of it where, you don't need to use it to show off. This is really, because sometimes you see that, right, in schools, people are practicing it there and stuff like that. So this is one great way for us to educate the kids that this is a proper way of learning jiu-jitsu.
Healthy,
This is
mentally healthy thing.
You don't need to be out there showing it off. This is, one way to stop. I mean, the best defense is not even fighting at all, but at the same time, it's like teaches them that we don't need to put this on social media and show that our schools are fighting in the hallways. And this is one great way to kind of put that out there and teach them the proper way of the jiu-jitsu, if I say that correctly.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did. Yeah.
So there you go. And like I said, this is great for the young kids, and that's what we're all about here at PBS, educating our young minds and our young athletes.
Okay, thank you. Before we jump back to finances, I'd just like to take care of the second item under new business, which was again something suggested by Cliff, and the board did get a peek at that on the text. Cliff has suggested that we take the stipend that board members are eligible for, although none of us have have accepted it.
Yeah,
We've all
accepted it, yeah.
decided that we don't want to accept it because we feel that it's more important that money stay with the station. Cliff,
Thank you.
Please explain. I think we all have an idea, but go ahead and explain what you would like us to do.
Right, so if our stipends went to some kind of sponsorship program to go ahead and sponsor kids to be members of PBS, hopefully that would gain new followers or retain the...
I don't understand. Sponsored kids? I'm sorry.
Yes, so let's say we take our stipends and we put it into a sponsorship program. It goes to, we have some kind of selection process to choose a kid that would become a PBS member. So it goes to cover their, what is the yearly, their yearly
PBS Kids
fee.
Kids Club?
The kids club, yeah.
How much is that?
Only $15.
$15 a year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what he's suggesting is between us, 50, 100,
Yeah, $50 each.
150,
yeah.
200, 250.
250.
Okay, that's $250 a month.
Yeah.
That we could put into a separate fund
Yeah.
and then determine how to put that money towards PBS memberships for youth, kids in our community.
So
I agree.
left-
It is a good thing.
Back of napkin math, if you put up your entire year, that would be 200 PBS Kids Club members
for 1 year.
for 1 year.
And that would be a board of trustees stipend sponsorship program.
Right.
It's great. I agree. 100%.
How do we find this?
This the $50 that we are
No,
no.
I understand how we
So
get
she's
the
talking
money,
about how
that's
we fund the
easy.
kid.
I'm saying, how do we distribute it or pick somebody? That's what I'm, how would that work?
Well, we don't have to make that decision right here, right now.
No, I know,
We can
yeah.
agree that the idea is good and moving forward,
Yeah,
we
no,
can
I'm all
determine
for it.
how.
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I'm all for anything with kids.
okay.
So the only way we can probably do this is we need to cut the check to you guys and then turn around and donate it back to sponsor. It goes to the pledge, the PBS Kids account.
We can't have like a payroll deduction or some sort of
How we-
direct.
How are we gonna payroll? Through your account? You're not
No, I don't
staff.
think that's
Can
gonna work.
you find a way that we don't have to have the checks go out and come back?
Yeah, how do we do it now? Right now,
We don't do anything.
We don't
Because
pay-
you guys,
Choose food.
You guys choose not to,
and the food is used as an expense
is an
for the
expense
station?
for the board stipends, yes.
So
So
Can,
if,
can you ask Jerry Paulino? I don't make another account. I don't think that you need to write a check and then we sign and
well,
then
because you
deposit.
guys wanted to go to the PBS membership, right? The Kids Club.
Yeah, so they need to find a
So,
way to
yeah, we
coin
need
it.
to see how we can distribute the money, you know. Let me check
So,
on
so
that.
what you do is you make an account and in the QuickBooks, which says Board of Trustees Stipend Sponsorship Program, and every month you put there $250. That's it.
That's the simplest way. If we can do it that way, I would like to see it done that way.
Okay, I'll check with,
Okay, very good.
with Jerry.
Great idea there.
Thank you.
So-
Lady Dog.
So what happens to the
So is it plus lunch? Because it's going to come out of broadcast, and it's going to come out of the board stipend, and from the board stipend, it will go transfer to.
No, if you create an account in the expenses, so to
It's going to
speak,
come out of the expense. It's going to
Yeah.
come out of board stipend.
Board of
And then it's going
Trustees
to
is-
go up to pledge to the PBS Kids.
well, once every month is going to, this account is going to have $250.
Right, right.
So once it is decided which student qualifies for this grant or for this
That's the one.
program, then you just deduct. So many
No, I think,
But
Grants?
she's saying we have to pay for the lunch.
Yeah, we still have to
But
pay for
that's,
our lunch.
No,
So that was the
we don't
question.
I don't know
have
how
to
much
pay.
lunch costs, but-
We're being paid by PBS. So instead of PBS
That's
paying us,
$250,
they put it into
okay, but how much is lunch
the...
cost?
But in lieu of stipends, the board decided to use the stipends for luncheon. So are we going to still do the luncheon?
No, we don't have, I mean, if we do the luncheon, we'll have to pay for it.
yeah, that was the question.
Yeah, that was the question.
We will have to pay for it if we still want to do the lunch.
We can just make it off of PBS. Yeah.
Well, you guys, whatever you need to
Yeah,
approve.
so we'll look into it and see what the
Yeah.
best options would be. But for now, we are looking at moving your stipends to, after approval from our accounting, if we could move the stipends to its own account, and that would be $250 per month, which will be then given, again, screening of however we want to process, how we screen children to come into this. Yeah, so basically, that's
And
how
it's
it's gonna work.
basically whoever attends.
Question, what did lunch cost us today?
180, 150.
Okay, so half of 250 is 125. The question that I'm looking at is, do we want to split our stipends in half? Half goes to pay for our lunch, half goes to the fund.
25.
Yeah. That would be less
No,
complicated.
50-50.
This thing is very complicated. I think, I like Donovan's idea. Because it's, yeah, I think otherwise it gets really complicated.
No, it's not complicated. It's okay. I agree. 50-50.
The idea is great. Having lunch here is a perk. I'd hate to see that go away. I think that's one of the reasons we've had
Yeah,
very
the lunch
successful
I mean, it's not fair
meeting.
because we receive $50 and we use
True,
it and the
you're
rest
right.
goes.
That's true.
Okay, I think that you should ask Lorraine, ask Jerry Paulino,
Yeah, I have no problem
which
with that.
account, and create
It's
an
just the
account.
amount that, you know,
What's
then
gonna
if we're
be-
gonna start, then you guys need to approve whatever you want to start. But moving the account and creating an account, that's no problem.
Okay, so
Yeah,
then
I
we
have
need to
no problem
vote.
with
Do we vote now or when do we vote?
Well, let's make sure everybody's clear what we're going to do. What happens to, who pays for the lunch then if we stop paying for it?
Well, but we already agreed that once this account is created, half of the money that we receive as a stipend goes to the fund, to this fund, and the other half, we continue buying lunch.
I like that.
Okay. Well, not to make things even more confusing though, but other people, which is fine, like people that work here and employees, they also eat the lunch. You know,
Well, but that-
leftovers. Yeah.
It's leftovers, yeah.
We just have to.
I mean, I'm just saying.
We just have to consider
That
not to spend
Yes, yes.
any more than $125. So instead of going all the time to
Okay,
whatever,
We could do that.
today's lunch was very
We could do
nice.
that.
so 125.
Yeah, we could do that. There's no problem.
So 125 automatically will be going.
We can
to
also
your-
have sandwiches, or
Yeah,
we can.
yeah. Wherever we're going to
So
have,
125 cents here.
get lunch, we'll make sure it's under 125.
So roughly 100 members a year.
100 members a year, that's good. 100 members a year, right?
Yeah, that's good.
So we'll just find a name for this. Maybe we can call it something special for the board, and we can look for a way to screen the kids that we would love to put in. We'll just brainstorm that with the team.
So trustees, stipend, sponsorship program, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Trustee, what is that?
Right there.
Board of Trustees stipend the sponsorship program.
There you go. That's the name itself already.
Yeah, that's what it is. Did we do the PBS one series, sports series?
Yes.
Series one jiu-jitsu proposal?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah, but does it have to be jiu-jitsu only? Could we do
Starting.
other sports?
No, that was just to include
It's just, yeah.
jiu-jitsu in that sports category program.
Right now, volleyball's, right now, it's gonna
Tomorrow.
start tomorrow.
Oh, okay, jiu-jitsu too, yeah.
So it's just another sport.
They'll be lined up.
that Cliff wanted to include.
Yes, do we have to vote on that? or-
No, no, it's not a voting.
So this is, yes, we approve it, and we will do it. Okay, great.
But we do have to vote on the
Yeah.
stipend sponsorship program.
Right now?
Yep.
Okay. So
So-
do I have to make a?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I make, I propose that the PBS board members create a board of trustees stipend sponsorship program whereby half of our stipend would be diverted to an account, and at the end of that would create about 100, right? About 100 membership for kids per year. Is that clear? Did I make it clear?
I don't think you have to put that last part in.
Which part?
The amount she said, I mean,
Yeah, well,
Number of kids. Yeah, that's,
yeah.
that will depend on
About-
how much money is available.
About-
Yeah,
yeah.
it basically is going to first, and if everybody shows up every month, then it's the right amount. And if we're gonna have meetings every month, that would reach the goal.
And hopefully we will get other board members.
And yes,
Yeah,
so,
hopefully
So
we
this
get
is not going to be
more
any
board members.
exact amount because it
yeah.
depends on
based
other things.
I guess until,
Yeah.
Okay, so the motion is to create a Board of Trustees stipend sponsorship program whereby 50% of
stipend.
stipends, eligible stipends, will go into a separate fund that will be used to sponsor,
To fund this sponsorship program.
right.
Good.
And I'll second that.
Okay, everybody clear?
No, yeah. She seconded it already.
She
so.
seconded already.
All in
It's
favor,
a
say
fait
aye.
accompli.
Aye.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Thank you, Cliff. You all right, moving on. Oh, finances.
Okay, yeah.
We wanted to wait till you got back.
Okay, thank you. So I am looking at the balance sheet and the balance sheet, okay, we are still 7 million, but that means this is liabilities and equity, in the equity is also the liabilities. So when we go to the profit loss, then even though it kind of looks good comparing October 125 to August 24 to October 124 to August 25. So basically we're doing pretty good. But at the end, towards the bottom, it really shows that there is more expenses than revenues. So in the end, the total expense is for August 125 to August 24, 26. So we spent $2,911,257 which is 16% more than we spent last year. So a change of 400,000. Okay, I know that there is also, so this is a big expense that then, meaning our net worth is going down. And then when we go to the net income, we have minus 1,048,000. So 29% less income that we basically we spend more than we got. So I don't think that we should worry. I mean, we are still okay. We still have money in the bank. We also have a lot of equipment and a lot of things that we bought that is there, and that is going to help us to make more money for the station. But nevertheless, we really have to watch it, because if we continue spending, and money's, and not getting enough, then we are going to, that's no good. So if you good at the balance sheet, okay? And when you say at the end of the balance sheet where it says net income, so we got 1,048,706. That we lost. We spend more than we receive. And so our total equity is 690,000. I mean, I remember it was much better before. We have a lot of equipment and all that stuff, and also we have used the depreciation, which also helps, but still, my point is, management, you have to look at expenses. And expense, how can we curtail expenses? And how come make more revenue?
If I can just point out, in our discussion today, they just submitted a grant to ANA, So I think the prospects are there.
Well, it's 900,000. If that comes, would be great.
Yeah.
And it will help us.
Right.
But still, the point remains that we are spending more than we are getting in. And that is...
Are the new vehicles, Rain?
Just to let you know that the vehicles The truck, the van, and the other, and the aircon we just received 152 for the truck and the van that we got reimbursed by the government of Guam.
Is this already reflected here?
It's not on here.
Not yet, because we just received it. Last week, it was in our account, 150,000, 52,000. We still have a 69 that we are submitting for reimbursement. So you would see the expense go down once we receive
Yeah, so next
money
month.
from the government.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so we did have to spend the money from the government that they gave us 97,000, which unfortunately we're going to have to return some because of the personnel that wasn't covered. We received it in October 1st, but it took so long for our positions to be filled down at DOA.
So you have to return the money?
We are going to return close to, I'm going to say close to 400,000. But I'm looking at other equipments that we spent. I'm going to try to work this week to reimburse that. And if they do accept it, then we will probably make it go down to 300,000. But we were trying to do the generator and the transmitter, but it's not going through. That can be, because that's a capital to us. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we in the board approve all the expenses.
Right.
So I'm not telling you guys.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say for everyone is that we have to watch it. Because if we continue spending, and money is not coming in, then pretty soon we're going to be in the hole again.
Right.
Yep.
And that's why we really have to, whatever is not necessary, then don't spend it. And analyze all the bits and everything that we need and try to be
Yeah.
money.
Well, we know that the Guam Preservation paid for, the expense for those programs. So these vehicles and everything that was purchased we put it in for reimbursement, we got it, which is good. But now, moving forward, that's where we need to worry.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I
we'll
think-
see it within the next month.
I think that if we
The
would get
closing.
this $900,000 grant, and if we continue doing all these programs, like the one in partnership with UOG, which is going to be also revenue for us, and also we have to have our marketing people go out and sell advertising for PBS, and have some money coming.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
we need to do all kinds of fundraising. We need to do the readathon. We need to do the
Pledge drive.
pledge drive. We need to do a gala. We need to do.
We have a lot of things coming
Okay,
in the
so
future.
so that we get. Our goal would be to get when it says net income, instead of being negative, hopefully to be zero.
Zero.
And our total equity to go up.
Yeah.
What about the grant for the one Department of Social Services? No, it hasn't been renewed?
It's still
Public
being.
health?
Huh?
Public health? Or
Yeah, public health.
PDG. Well,
that was finished, but we're
finished,
still.
but we're looking at another one coming in.
Yeah, it's not set yet.
It's not set yet.
But that you have approached them and
We
told
have
them-
we have been notified that there may be one coming for that again.
Great, let's.
Yeah.
no,
We
no,
have some
sir.
ongoing projects with GRTA and
Yeah,
DISID
we still
and
have a
some
lot
other
of projects.
agencies.
So you'll see that. Rest assured that we'll be on top of making sure that our funding will always be on top of our minds when we operate. So
We need to move with
We're not gonna-
2027, October, which is the pledge drive as our starting point, because we're not safe for 2027 with the government of Guam money.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that's
so that's where
another thing.
Yeah, and then we won't have any more CSG money, so that's where our fundraising and our underwriting has to kick in October 1st.
yes.
I have a question about this. liberation sponsorship?
That's
Where is that?
Profit and loss.
Yeah, I mean, there was no liberation, so, I mean, what happened with the $6,000 and the 20?
This was for the program that has to.
Yeah, so we did we
Back of
pivoted.
Guam.
We pivoted for not having one, and we wanted to at least generate income. And so what we did was we created our own tribute for Liberation, which aired during Liberation, and I think it's still airing until now, if I'm not mistaken.
The special.
And we were able to get some underwriting from Bank of Guam,
And Coast 360.
Coast 360, and Public Health.
Public Health.
Yeah, so we were able to still put some funds in, and it just, we didn't want to see zero there. So the production team.
That's the $6,000 you're
Yes.
talking about, okay.
So the production
No, because I'm
team,
thinking like,
development team all
Yeah.
went together, and this happened
Okay.
right after the typhoon too. So like
No,
it
no,
was,
I know.
it was a good pivot, and I think it helped us at least not be zero versus 6,000. I'd rather be in the 6,000. So again, that's because it should have been higher if we had the Liberation Parade, but we didn't have it. So there you go. We have 6,000.
and does that include all those T-shirts you bought? Is that,
So some of that was sold. Some of that were given away during our mall outreaches. We've been doing a lot of mall outreaches, going to the Migration Mall and putting a PBS booth, and we've been giving out some of it there. And we have that also, as we sold that during the Liberation Night Market as well. So,
okay, and then I thought there was talk about something at Thanksgiving, they might have a
so
parade,
they
and
might
then
have a
we
parade, yeah.
have those, but we would be just giving them away though, right?
We're not even sure if we're gonna have enough by then already, so.
Okay.
I would just like to note that I've served on this board when there were no grants for an entire year.
Wow.
Back in, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So the station has come a considerable way on this particular, in going after grants, something that the station didn't do in the past. We just relied on CSG funding and the legislature and whatever underwriting we could put together during the year. I will have to say that it was, this started under Ina. She started driving people to go after grants, and she walked in the door with a $500,000 grant, and that kind of set the bar for the station. So this is excellent progress for the station.
Yeah, no, I know, that just popped out
Yeah, no, please.
for the non-parade.
Thanks to the federal grants that came in.
Okay, any other questions on finances? My floor, anything?
No, I mean, I'm just looking at the things to look at. Like, for instance, if you look at the fundraising, in the fundraising, last year we fundraised 17,000. This year, 7,700. So that's a minus. In the miscellaneous income, what is this miscellaneous income? Last year we got almost 100,000 in miscellaneous income. This year, 3,000.
The miscellaneous is public health. We had some there, revenue that went to public, the miscellaneous. Also, this is when we got reimbursed by the government for the trailer. It went into miscellaneous as an income.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, what I'm trying to say is that is how you
So
find out.
You would see the miscellaneous income that we received, 150,000, will go there for September once we enter it. Plus, hopefully the 69 that we hopefully get reimbursed again. So that will go into miscellaneous.
Yeah, okay, so I'm just saying, this
Yeah.
is how we know
Yes.
what we have to improve.
Yes.
When we go to underwriting, last year we got 25,000. That's underwriting, selling advertisement. This year, only 8,650. So again, we have to improve that. In the program PSA airtime, what is that, PSA airtime?
Public service announcements.
Okay, so last year we got 20,000. This year only 12,200. Liberation sponsorship last year was 25,000. This year only 6,000. Anyway, these little things, when you add them up, this is how we spend the money. So management have to think how to utilize the stuff to go out and sell advertisement. Number one, and number two, spend less. Also, we need to go and ask for more sponsorships. Last year we got 25,000. This year only 6,000. So that contribute to us making less. When it comes to development and promotion, no, this year we got more, to 76,000. Okay, let's go to. Okay, so we have to go and look at the expenses and at the revenues, and right here it tells us exactly the difference from one year to the next, and we have to make an effort to spend less and make more money.
I will remind that there is some expenses this year that aren't regular expenses. Like when we had the failure of the critical production equipment, we had to spend about $50K on something like that. So that's something that's not a regular expense that would just happen to come out.
I know, but that is, I already addressed that. This is an investment of the station on equipment. We cannot make money if we don't have the right equipment. So that is understandable. But there are certain things that we can look.
Noted. Thank you, Mary Flor.
Okay.
All right. We have A through G in procurement to get to. Where did Rosemary step down? We can go ahead and move forward.
All right. Oh, we're looking for it? Oh, okay. Move forward?
Yep, please.
All right. So we'll start with our procurement. We will start with the Breaking Wave Theater Company for invoice 2026-010. This is the final 50% payment of services to Breaking Wave Theater Company for the project known as Isang Song. And so the price right now, after our first payment, final 50% of services, which was detailed in our MOU and MOU amendment, is $6,250. This is payment for set supplies, puppet creation, payments for puppets and set designers, payments for puppeteers, and administration.
Okay. And this is the final payment, right?
Yes.
Okay. So are you guys, do you have any question or?
Why was there a modification of the scope of work? How will that be? Under amendments to the original agreement,
Oh,
number
there it
2.
is. Sean?
I'm not sure of the specifics. If you want to see some of the stuff from Isang Song, this is just like small snippets from what it is. So you can see the puppets that were made by Breaking Wave. Some of the stuff covered here.
Well, it says that 5 original music compositions.
Yes, that's for stuff. That's for the individual songs that the characters will sing during the show.
We have to pay.
And who's doing that?
Yeah. Who is the entertainers?
Entertainers like this gentleman here, Fluffy, I believe.
No, I mean, are these people in Guam?
Yes.
Yes, they're a
Yeah.
local theater company.
Oh.
Yeah, we've seen them at,
So who's producing the 5 original songs?
It's being performed on the actual show.
I don't have the fully produced bit yet. This is just something that we can show
So
off.
that's like one of it. It's part of the episodes.
So have the songs been written?
Yes.
Yes.
So like at the,
Actually, it's from them, right?
Yeah.
That's why we're paying them, because they're the one that's getting all these songs and stuff for the program.
songs that everything you see background and foreground was built out by Breaking Wave. So those little church, the trees, the walls.
Yeah, that's fine, Sean. I'm just asking, there was a modification
Yeah.
to produce original music.
I think that was, we were going with a different vendor before, and it had to change last minute because of some issues within the production pipeline there. I think that's what that was, if I remember correctly.
So the scope of work is something there that the performers are doing, not the station?
Okay. Where is the original agreement? Where is the original
Yes,
agreement?
all of this money is coming from the grants that are attached to East Sang Song.
It's not included.
I know, but how much was the original agreement? Because it says here, modification of compensation. The original agreement is amended to read as follows. PBS 1 agrees to pay the sum of $12,500. In addition to what?
To cover the cost of the
No,
material.
it says it's a twos in there.
That's 6.5 plus
In addition,
6
comma,
is 12.5, so
to
that's,
cover the cost of materials, labor to build the set of puppets and puppeteers, so and so. The first $6,000 shall be funded through the, okay, so that is correct, but how much was the original agreement?
We're paying them.
so
I think
I think the original has always been 12,500, and I think there's just the payments, the first payment and second payment that was amended to payouts. So 6,000 plus 6.5 is 12.5.
Okay, so the original agreement was still $12,500.
Is it?
it's 12 plus, because we already paid them
Oh,
twice.
okay. Oh, okay, so it's
This is
12
gonna be
plus
their third
6.
payment.
What?
No, you only paid him once. This is the second payment right here.
Now, this is,
You paid twice.
This is final 50%
Yeah,
service.
so you paid this before.
I think that we signed this one.
Yeah, you paid the first payment, yeah.
The first,
Yeah, the first payment.
payment, I remember.
And the first payment was $6,250.
What's that?
The first payment?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay,
No, yeah, 602.50.
so,
The agreement is 1250,
so what
so why is she?
I understand what is going on, but this is not very clear. Huh?
Should be.
Modification of compensation, okay? So the original agreement is amended to read as follows.
This is the total.
PBS 1 agrees to pay the sum of $12,500. So that hasn't changed. In the first one was also $12,500, right?
This is, say your name and.
Say your name,
Hey,
please.
this is Rizal Almonds. I'm a development associate. So to clarify, the original MOA
MOU.
was only for $6,000. Sorry, it was only for $6,000. The reason why it was only $6,000 was because at the time we only had one grant, and that was from CAHA. So it was only for one episode. Sorry.
You okay? Where'd you run from?
Relax. Take your time.
Calm down, give us some water.
So originally it was just $6,000. So the original grant was just from CAHA, and it was only for one episode. When we received the second grant from Guam Preservation Trust to expand the series into 4 episodes, we expanded their contract so that we could include all 4 episodes. Yes.
So Guam Preservation is how much?
6,000. Oh, sorry.
The
6.5.
total of the grant,
No, yeah, how much do we get from Guam Preservation?
$40,000.
Okay, so I think that this amendment agreement should include the fact that the original agreement of $6,000 to include only one episode is amended to read as follows.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's not clear.
Okay,
Okay.
Can you guys do that?
let's kick it back and
Yeah.
Change your agreement.
You, made these amendments to the original agreement.
We could have attached the original one to it.
But the thing about it is you should say 6,000, the original, and then you're amending it
So
to
then
another
put-
6,000.
See,
Put the original.
I know that we already have a check for this.
Yes, yes.
But before we sign the second check, I think that it is necessary to rewrite this agreement, okay? Amendment to the original agreement.
The sum of
modification of compensation. The original agreement of $6,000 to include only one episode is hereby amended to read as follows. PBS One agrees to pay the sum of $12,500 in addition to 12,500 instead of 600. Okay, you know what I mean, right?
This is the third payment.
Yes.
The third
It's just
payment.
clear, yeah.
Yes. We paid them.
So she just needs to amend
Sure.
the.
How much was the first payment?
The first payment was $3,000. The second payment was $3,000, $250.
3,250.
3,250, yeah.
So now we
So
need
this
to
is the
pay
final.
6,250.
No. Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry.
Okay, I would like this amendment to the original agreement to be redacted so that we would like, so that it reflects
What
exactly what
the
transpired.
original and what you're increasing it.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll table this until you come back to us with a clarified statement.
Yeah.
All right,
You mean like next month?
or sooner.
Oh,
Oh, I mean, the
As soon as
clock
po-
already
as-
running
as soon as
like crazy
possible.
here.
as soon as you have it done, you can email, us,
No,
and
we
if
can
it's
do
okay.
an emergency, we can do a
No,
Zoom.
continuation.
you can do it through the
Continuation.
WhatsApp. That you're approving, once you guys get the
Yes.
agreement and you guys are all in
Agree,
agreement,
yeah.
then you can prove it and then come back next month
Yep.
to,
Okay,
Right.
just like
So that
that.
you can issue the check and then we ratify when we come
yes,
back. Okay.
yes. Because
Okay.
you saw the agreement and what you're doing is just revising the agreement to what.
Yes,
Okay?
understood. Thank you. Moving forward, thank you.
Okay, so now the
And
151.
this is at KUAM.
So we're moving forward, FY 2026-151.
Okay,
B.
FY 2026-151, this is for the PDG, sorry, not PDG, this is for
DISID.
DISID. DISID is getting TV broadcasts to be aired one time per night, KOAM, and one time per night at NBC TV 8 prime time, 7 to 10 p.m. KOAM News, total of 12 spots. For KOAM News, NBC TV 8, total of 30 spots. This will run from September 1 to 30, 2026. This is for DISID, and that is the grant number there for $4,000.
And this is to run from September 1 to 30 in the three places?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, UAM on, oh yeah, 4,000, okay. So, it's okay?
Yep, looks good to me.
Okay.
This is money that we're passing through from DISID to KUAM.
Okay.
We're just managing them.
All right. So, would you like to make a motion?
Okay, I move that we approve the payment of $4,000 to DISID, and I correct myself, this is fiscal year 2026, number 151, by moving the amount that was paid from DISID to KUAM to do
I second.
the work. Okay.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay, so one is.
Okay. Up next, FY 2026 RQ3-143. This is for the generators. Familiar,
The infamous
the
generator.
infamous generators that we really need, and we have our quotes. Now, Morocco equipment will stand as the choice. Although JCL generator contractor is the lowest, they do lack some of the requirements.
Which requirements?
They do not have the 1,000-gallon
Yeah.
fuel tank for the
$1,000 fuel tank is not available.
What, Morocco?
JCL.
Oh, that's what we picked from Morocco.
Yeah, they have a 100-gallon, not a 1,000-gallon.
What is FedBet? It's another,
It's off
Supplier?
island.
oh,
Off island. So the complete one is Morocco equipment with everything followed in the description. They will be able to deliver.
how come it's such a big difference from Morocco, a total of 153,672, and the other one is 460,000.
I know, there's always this incredible discrepancy.
Well, there's a second one, too.
But the second one, I didn't, yeah, but does it say how much?
150,000.
150,000. Oh, yeah. And GLC General Contractor is local?
Yes.
They're both-
And why are we going with Morocco if
They're missing the 100 gallon, oh, sorry, 1,000 gallon gas tank. Fuel tank.
What is that?
So the unit JCL is providing has 100 gallons as default. The unit that Morocco is providing has 1,000 gallons. So that's why we're going with Morocco.
And you prefer that one?
We were requesting 1,000 from all of the vendors.
Yeah.
Only Morocco could provide that.
Oh, even FedVet, but
Oh, sorry. And FedVet could, but they're much higher.
Okay, so we have to go with Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the first bid, going back a couple of years, we had a bid from someone, and it was 75,000. Of course, we know what happened, the contract.
Each or,
It was, I think for two,
oh.
and we paid them 50, and then they absconded with the money.
Oh, that's the one that we went to?
Right. So this is even less than that. What type of generators are these? Are these cats? Are they,
I mean, you have to keep buying fuel for them though, right? I mean,
well, yeah, you have to fuel it.
just like anything, right? Car.
Well, at least Morocco is an established company. We know how to reach them and get them.
Not sure if that's the brand.
Because the other guy walked away with.
So where are they
the money
made?
and-
Anybody know where these Reclo generators are manufactured?
I could not tell you off the top of my head. Jesse was the one handling this procurement. I'm not sure exactly where Morocco is getting these.
He's really great, but
I should go.
he should not
Let's see in the area.
be taking more task.
Well, the brand, just the brand.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Morocco though. I'm not sure where they are.
but Morocco is a local company.
Actually, they're owned by AK now.
Yeah,
What, Morocco?
Okay.
yeah, Morocco is owned by.
If anything, we know how to find them.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they will risk.
I don't think they would
not
risk their name.
Defaulting.
Yeah, I think they have a lot
I
of
don't-
generators on the island.
And I don't think this would happen from what happened.
Big business in
It's a
Guam.
reputable company, so, okay, so,
They do a lot of stuff. They do rental of.
Apparently, Railco was formerly Kohler.
Kohler.
K-O-L-E-R.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
formerly
good.
that.
It's a big name. Okay.
who is that?
That's the brand.
So if it was formerly Kohler, it's a reputable brand.
Well, I'm just circumspect because of what happened the last
Yeah,
time.
yeah, agreed. But I think this is a company we can actually put a little bit more faith in versus somebody that came in and walked in.
What type of warranty do we get?
Let me check.
I don't understand anything in terms of.
Well, Morocco's a local company. I don't know what these other companies are, but
Yeah, me neither.
Just walked in.
Yes, first.
Estimated delivery. I do not see specific terms for warranty anywhere.
Basically, like it's three years.
Let me see if there was one in the RFQ. I don't see any immediately. I'd have to ask Jesse if he knows. Let me message him.
Okay, let's put this one aside and move forward on the next item.
He's here.
Yeah.
What's over there?
Gary, let's go move to the next one until we get more information on the generator.
Oh, the 24 months, sorry, going back to that. 24 months, so that's 2 years, standard parts and labor warranty.
It's there.
24 months, parts and labor.
1,000 hours.
Is this the trailer wrap?
No, we're still at the, sorry. We
Oh, you
didn't-
still, I thought
Yeah,
we were
no, we
moving on.
just got the information right now from Val, found it.
What about maintenance, testing? You know, the generator has to be fired up once a month. It's got to be regularly maintained. Is that part of the agreement?
This does not include the maintenance and installation. I believe that was planned to be in a separate procurement. This is, as
Just
far
the
as I'm
unit
aware,
itself.
this is for the units themselves.
Would there be any advantage to packaging the installation with the purchase?
To be honest, one of the difficulties we have was even getting any responses. That's why this was tabled until this meeting. Even getting responses, even with not including installation, was already difficult.
Would be longer.
It would probably still be an even longer process.
Okay, well, as long as there is a warranty, and it's a 2-year warranty, we're going with a local company that is under the umbrella of Atkins Kroll.
It's a good reimbursement, but it's kind of too late.
So I'd be willing to move forward with this. I'll leave it up to the
The
board.
Morrico one?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're willing to give any other questions from the rest? Okay, so I think that we better do it.
Okay.
Okay, so I move that we approve requisition number
2026.
143.
requisition number fiscal year 2026, requisition 3. 143. For 2 generators for the Mangilau station.
And transmitter.
Huh?
Mangilaw and our transmitter. Yeah.
Okay. So I move that we approve it to Morrico Equipment in the amount not to exceed $153,672. And I understand that this comes with a 2-year warranty.
I'll second.
I sec,
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
I'll
so
second.
2 seconds.
Got a second and a third. All in
Yeah.
favor, say aye. Thank you.
Okay, pass. Okay. So the next one.
RQ, FY 2026 RQ3 146. This is for our trailer wrap. This is to wrap up our trailer with PBS Guam design. And if you can see in the back, the design is there. This is how it's going to look when we bring it out. So, yeah, it's a wrap that will be wrapped around the trailer, giving our PBS colors, our Educate, Inspire, Entertain slogan, and our PBS logo. For the requisition, the 3 quotes, we did have 1 no quote, and the lowest price went to Island Color and Copy with a price of $3,002.
okay, what is this? It's vinyl? This is like a big plastic thing and they wrap it around the truck?
Yes.
That's the way they do it now.
Is this an advertisement?
No, I understand. I'm just wondering how they physically do this. But
So it's like tinting, except it's on that surface. They
Okay,
heat it
so
up.
who, Valerie, you did this requisition? So when you talk to these people, do you negotiate? For instance, I see here trailer rack for PBS Guam, one is 1,814, okay. Then the 15 feet 2-inch width by 7 feet 3-inch height, 8 feet wide, times 7 feet inch height, well, anyway, whatever. That is $468.
It was actually supposed to be the vinyl.
The vinyl?
For vinyl. It's a type of material that.
Unsigned vehicle vinyl?
It's the brand of the vinyl material.
So what is this $468 for?
That's the price for that material.
So what is the 1,814 for?
That's for the actual wrap itself.
What?
The design, yeah. This is what they gave me.
Can I see?
It's on the thing.
To do the design is 1,814. The vinyl, the material
Materials
itself is
468.
468.
Okay, so size,
And
15 feet,
installation is 720.
15 feet, 2 inches, 2. I mean, each side?
The entire.
No, it says 2. So
Times 2, both sides.
One for each side?
Yeah.
Side, yeah.
Okay. Now, 8 feet, 3 inches, times 8 feet, 3 inches, 1, quantity 1. What is that? Using vehicle vinyl. What is this?
That's the material they will.
No. It says 15 feet, 2 inches width by 7 feet, 2 inches height, 2.
I think that's the dimensions of the trailer.
So
Just
the
length
two
and
sides and then the two front and back.
8. So this is wrong. It says 15 feet, 2 inches
I think this is the
width
side.
Yeah.
by 7 feet inches height by 8 feet
No,
width. No?
this is the other side now. This
So
is-
2, okay, so there is one side 907, and this 8 feet W is just the back?
So the 15 feet is this side, and what you don't see pictured here is the back side. That's the 8 feet.
And that's only one?
I'm not sure. Do you?
Yeah, that's only the back side.
Okay,
Yeah, the back side.
and the installation fee 720. Could you negotiate and bring that installation fee down? You're already giving them the business. They're already,
I think the procurement process, we cannot really do anything. I mean,
what do you mean you cannot?
like in terms of if this price was given to us, we cannot already because that means we would have to give everybody a chance.
Before they give you the price and the quote, you talk to them and say, hey, this is what I want. How much can you give me? Well, you know what? This other company is reducing the price to me. And
It would have to be before they submit the quote.
What?
So if anything, we would have to go back to them and ask each of the vendors
The
if
procurement.
they can do,
okay, this is what I'm saying. The other one, the science and graphics, it gives you 3,400, which is much more. But it doesn't give you any quote for the bag. It means that they included it in
it's
the...
together.
Together,
It's together.
it's packaged.
Inclusive.
This is how they price it. This is how they price it.
So maybe, this is apples to apples, can you go back to Island Color and say, could you please give us a ball, yes, tell us, how much together? The sides and the back, how much?
It's gonna be the 1814 and the 468.
No, it may be less.
That's their,
That's
Yeah, but we
their
can't go, we
installation.
have to reopen the
Okay,
bid.
all right, okay, fine.
Procurement process is important to follow also because we just cannot alter any.
You cannot
negotiation.
alter anything because we're already here.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say, we need to save money. In the future, whoever does the shopping and the procurement, you have to really fight to get the best price. In my company, I do fight for the best price.
Well, their
And
installation.
the only thing that the result would be, they might give it to you and it's good. If they don't give it to you, they don't lose anything.
The thing with
but
the-
gain a lot. Anyway, that's my
Yeah,
philosophy.
just the thing with the GovGuam procurement
Yes.
process is we can't show favoritism to any particular vendor.
Of course, you
So-
cannot show favoritism, but you can get the
No,
best
she's saying for
price
when you
can
go
get.
out to get the bid, you can say, can you negotiate the price?
Exactly.
And we're down before you can get,
Yeah.
we're a nonprofit, and if you can,
Yeah.
it has to be given to all the people that you're giving.
Yeah.
But now that we have this price and you want us to go back, then we have to go back to the other two. That's the bottom line.
One of them, they got no quote, so it's only one other one.
And it's only the two.
It's
but-
not that I want to go back, but if you're going to compare apples to apples, then this company, it gives you a price, but it didn't give you for the back, just the whole thing. So basically, we don't know. I mean, this is already very cheap.
That's their installation, 800. It is less than.
I
No,
thought
the
this picture is,
468 in the second
Sean,
one.
I thought this picture is
The second
two
one.
sides of the truck. People are saying the back, and there's no back.
There's no picture of the back.
It's the side. Yeah, well, the only thing I can see,
Yes, see,
It's not
it's not there yet. There's a design in the back.
but there is one. Okay.
I am a little confused about the sides, because aren't the sides equal?
Yes, they are equal on each side, yeah.
But when you see the cost, it doesn't, it seems like one's different from the other one.
No, there are two sides, and those sides are about $900 each.
They're all pricing it differently.
Because it's $1,800 for both
907,
sides.
907.
I think
Right.
what
$1,800, where are you getting
And
that?
just a moment, John, sorry. Question?
No,
There was,
I thought the side of, I mean, this side of this and the side of this are the same.
Yeah.
as long as you.
So it looks like from this,
They have it, then final price.
that's not the case, but
As long as they have it, then final
Well,
price.
under Island Color,
it says 15.
price for the two sides is $1,800, so that's about $900 a side,
1814.
right? And then the cost for the back is $468. And then there's an installation fee.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes, installation. fee.
No, because she said the 468 was for the vehicle vinyl.
I just put it on the wrong one.
I think there is a base cost, and then there's the cost for the specific material that they're going to use. That's what they separated it out. And then there's the installation cost. The other vendor did not have a separate cost for the specific material used.
So it says they are 468 for the side.
No, it's
No.
No. Let me have the original.
Their
The
quote.
one, the quote that they give you.
we have the picture.
No, the quote. There, this one. In the quote, it says 15 feet by 2 inches width and 7 feet 3 inches high, 2. And that's 907 each. So 1,814 for both of them. And then it says 8 feet width times 7 feet 3 inches height, 1, which is for the back. And that is using the vehicle vinyl.
So
That's the material.
it looks like there's no, this is just noted as the material. There's no extra cost for it.
Yeah, but
We're only
yeah,
getting charged for the two sides and the back. Or-
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
And then an installation fee of $720.
Yeah, so this is what is reflected in here.
So you may be mistaken thinking that this is for in the material, because according
they're just
to,
gluing-
according to the quote, the 468 is for the back panel,
Yes,
which makes sense.
yeah. This using, what is saying here is that they're using the unsigned vehicle vinyl. That's the material they're using.
Right, but there's no extra cost for
No,
that.
because they're just telling us this is what we're
That's what
using.
they're telling us, right?
So this is like a big plastic thing, and they're gluing it on the truck.
Essentially, yes.
Correct, and that's what costs $720.
Heating it up.
You're attaching it, right?
Right.
Right.
What do you need Jesse for?
Did the other company tell you what they're using?
No?
Oh, pass already.
Okay, never mind.
3,000 to, that's a total amount.
The 18 and the 4 and the 720? So the actual cost for Island Color Copy is this.
Yeah. 3,002.
Right. So there is a little bit of confusion, but I think we've sorted it out. We have two bidders, Island Color and Copy, $3,002 for left side, right side, and back, and installation. And the other company, HD Signs and Graphics, $4,200 for left side, right side, and back, and installation.
Okay, so based on this, we should go with Island Color and Copy.
Which we did.
Are you guys on agreement, the three of you?
I agree.
Anybody wants to make a motion?
Okay, I move for fiscal year 2026, RQ3, number 146, for the trailer wrap, was to accept the bid from Island Color and Copy for the amount of $3,002.
I second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
We did the generators, right?
Ready.
So the only one that we table is the,
We didn't table anything. Or the baking wood, yeah.
Okay. Next requisition is FY 2026 RQ3 160. This is for accordion shutters or typhoon shutters. And one quote, two had passed within the deadline, no response within the deadline. Carpet Masters, the Shutter Factory, with a price of $3,850 for the preventive and protective maintenance of the critical mission of broadcasting infrastructure in Barrigada Heights.
you didn't reach out to EMI? EMI is one of the biggest.
Yeah, right there, second one.
Second quote, they never.
Oh, EMI is that one?
Yes,
Okay.
They didn't
Nothing?
no response.
And who else?
wonder why they didn't respond.
JK Title.
No, it's another company.
There's one right on Route 16,
In Harmon.
yeah, across from the
Forgot what the name.
McDonald's or in that area.
Row 16? Oh, yes. I know that company, and it's very
I
reasonable.
was just there this morning.
Chinese.
Yep, Chinese.
What is the name? I forgot the name.
Aeon or
HU,
something,
HU.
metal.
And then there is another one, but I forgot the name.
It's right across 7 Day Supermarket. There's.
Yeah, the one across the supermarket, but there is another one that is after 7 Day Supermarket, you make a right to go to, there is some kind of housing over there, and then another right and right there. What is the name of the company? I forgot. They made typhoon shutters there. Okay, well.
But we only have one quote, doesn't seem like there's much to
Is
discuss.
this really, does it really take a long time? I mean, is it really
Critical?
critical?
Typhoon season, yes.
Or can we wait and have two more quotes from these two companies that we do know that they do typhoon shutters?
It's possible to table. It's up to you.
Okay, let's table. I'll give you the name of the companies and you can.
Send it out.
Okay, one of them is right in
We can-
front.
Yeah, we can get that name.
It's on the right-hand side, and they have
Yeah.
all kinds of windows, doors,
Yeah.
aluminum, typhoon shutters.
I don't know how you put a shutter on a generator. I mean, what if,
No, it's not a generator, it's the Barrigada Heights.
Is the place where the generators are,
so what is
right?
it, like a little building?
Our transmitter.
The door.
For the door.
Oh.
So
transmitter.
there is a
The risk right now is typhoon hits us.
right. But I'm trying to say that the typhoon shutters is to cover a window or a door or what?
Door.
Right. There's
And
only one.
inside there is where the transmitter is.
Yes.
Oh, before the transmitter was not even covered,
is.
right? It was just.
It's enclosed in a small building. The only point of entrance is a single door. There's no windows on that building, just a door.
Was it enclosed before?
There was no shutters on there prior.
Were they damaged in the last
water
typhoon?
in.
Yeah.
So we're
So-
trying to prevent the water from going in.
Okay, of course. Okay, so I
But we never had it
suggest that we
before, right?
table it and you look for these two companies. Okay?
And then
I'll look for the name of that.
do it another online, then,
Sure. Everybody okay with that? We're going to table this until we get a couple more.
But what have we done before without these shutters?
there was no shutters.
There were no shutters.
And things were damaged because we didn't have shutters?
Water does creep in now, though.
Oh.
That was an issue with the last
I
storm.
guess wherever the wind and rain comes through, because this time I guess it was towards the door.
Yeah.
That's how the water went in.
And the shutters prevent that.
Hey, we spend a lot of money on these generators. We better protect them.
Well, the generator won't be inside the,
It will be outside
we're
of
going to
that.
have to build it.
No,
have to
but
build.
this is the transmitter that we are
Yes,
protecting,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah,
We would have to build for the generator.
Yeah.
That's another shutter.
No,
So
no,
for
no.
the generator would be later.
We need a container for that.
Or a building.
Okay, so we're going to table 160.
Okay.
And we can get that.
Starling services for PBS One.
Yeah.
Save that one, don't.
Oh my God.
So we'll try to get
Just
that
say,
one out
put
next
it
week.
there. Take it- that one
Oh,
printed
okay.
again.
Is
Right,
Starling
yeah.
services real good? My son-in-law has a Starling services and he says it's not really that great.
So what it is useful for is, for our purposes, it's for on-location live.
Well, let me announce
streaming
it first.
broadcasts.
So it is really necessary.
Yeah. So this is for FY 2026 RQ3164. This is for the internet services for our mobile productions. Starlink is the sole bidder, as no quotes from GTA and Docomo, as they cannot provide mobile satellite internet. And this is for $3,432 for 1 year.
For two services.
Two services.
For one.
Two service for 1 year.
This is Elon Musk, right?
3,432.
So to clarify what we utilize this for, we used to utilize a MiFi device from GTA, and the service was good, but in our main use case, which is these large events such as Veterans Day, Liberation, stuff like that, because of the large volume of cellular traffic, it just became way too congested and wasn't really useful. At the end of the day, we sometimes would have to use people's phones or other alternative means to replace it. We got the Starlink initially back in February and have been using it fairly regularly for all of our live broadcasts, and it's been very effective and has increased the quality of our on-location live broadcasts. It's quite.
You've been using Starlink?
Yes, so we have it existing. We bought the units back in one in January, I believe, and one in February, but we did not have them on a consolidated plan. We were just paying for them like here and there, but this will put them fully on a consolidated plan so we can use them as needed for all our lives. So like what we're going to do tomorrow at Academy, we're going to put out a Starlink to get the feed back to here. Before, when we would do these kinds of things, we would pay GTA for a defined setup, but the problem with those is something.
Takes time.
It takes time. It's like 3 days of me meeting with techs to install this system where we can have something not exactly comparable, but better than just a MiFi within just minutes of me setting it up.
Okay, and how much we were paying ETA as opposed to this? Because this is way too much.
So 3,432 for 2 services. So the reason we're paying for 2 services is we have multiple locations going at once. One of the ones we were originally intending this for was like the tour of Guam, which ended up not happening, but it's where we can have multiple locations running simultaneously at once. It is something we had back when we had the MiFi as an issue. And that's why we're basically making something in parity with what we had as MiFi, but on a less congested type of service.
And we've been using this for the past live streams. Recently, the DPHSS lab. We had, of course, back then the Memorial Day live streams. So many of the live streams are routing through the Starlink. All the live streams that we've been using.
So if we would had it before, where
We are consolidating the payments and making sure we have a solid plan for 1 year.
Yeah.
Do we need 2 services? How often are you going to be having 2 separate?
If we're going to be doing what we've been doing lately, it's possible that we could get away with 1. The only drawback of only utilizing 1 would just be if there are those situations where we are utilizing multiple streams at once, which has happened quite regularly before, but I could not promise like that's exactly going to happen, but it does limit our capabilities. Like one example of something we did plan to do, but it sort of fell through, is when the tour of Guam was we were going to be at multiple locations simultaneously, streaming from multiple locations. And that's something we've even talked about doing for the Liberation Day Parade. It was actually integrated into our Liberation Day Parade schematic, but Liberation Parade.
Yeah, it didn't go through.
Okay.
Lorraine, what do you think?
No,
Well, like Don said, how often are we going to do this on a monthly basis? We're paying $143 a month for it. And if we don't use it, we still pay for it.
Yeah.
So I was asking him, why can we use as needed? But he was saying it's a package deal, right?
Yes.
Because this is not the usual residential one that they offer.
Yes.
This is something that you can go mobile with, and it's faster internet.
okay, my question is, how much were we paying GTA?
GTA was sometimes we negotiate in kind, and that's before.
Okay, so
You
I
know,
think that in here should be
So
reflected.
per
In
event-
these requisitions
No.
should be reflected the alternatives.
So if we are, so the thing is, there isn't necessarily a direct alternative. When we would do it for a GTA event, like an event, for instance, last time we used GTA like this, or not last time, but one example of when we used GTA like this was UOG basketball. We paid, roughly how much? I think it was like 400 or so, was it, Lorraine?
We pay as used.
Yeah,
And
as
it all depends on the line of sight.
Yes.
If GTA has the line of sight to come here.
Yeah. Whereas with this, it's more of line of sight to the sky rather than line of sight to GTA-specific antennas on the ground. So it's still line of sight to some extent, but it's to a different point.
The reason why we got the 2 Starlink was because of the bicycle island, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So
the tour
that's
of
why we
Guam.
got it in the last.
So the idea with Tour of Guam was, and we did test this effectively, was while we were following the cyclists around island, it was a stable and reliable connection, even on the move, which is not something that GTA cannot do. It was a stable. So we had this in the back of a truck, driving all the way around island, maintaining a very high quality stream. And that's just something, there's no other service available on this island that can do something sort of similar.
You know, I just want to, because 2027 is coming up and we don't know what's going to happen, I think, and your monthly or, you could just use 1 for now.
Yeah.
And that's my suggestion, because we bought this for the whole year and we didn't really use it. Only certain, like she said, the veterans, the memorial, but that wasn't together. So we use that, that's what I think, that because 2027 is really, I'm looking at this like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be really, really tough. Whoever wins, our administration, we don't know. We had some senators that really supported PBS, and they're not going to be there, so we need to be
Yeah.
careful. Because there's some senators that wants to get PBS out. We don't know what's gonna
You
happen.
mean get rid of PBS?
No, remember when we had that gun? Yeah, so we just
Oh my
need to be
God.
careful, and that's why
I don't-
I'm looking at it like,
We were saved by the skin of our teeth, so,
Yes.
yeah.
So-
I
Well,
agree with
let
Lorraine.
us show them what we can do. Let us show
Yes,
them what
that's
we can
exactly- that's
produce.
exactly
Let us
what
show
we
them
should.
that we are, okay,
and
so.
we did, we showed them.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
If we get one service, are we able to, if something happens where we require a secondary service, can we do that on a month-to-month basis?
So when we originally got the service, the problem is the way Starlink handles their business accounts. So we originally bought the one service. We saw the usefulness of it, and so in the lead up to Tour of Guam, we got the second service, and that because we were readying for Tour of Guam, that was the point of acquiring the second service. Tour of Guam fell through, and it just. It ended up not happening. But the problem is when you have two services, Starlink consolidates the payments. And that was a problem because the payments are consolidated. We can't have it on two separate POs. It needs to be on a single PO. And so that's why, that's what we were saying internally was because all the payments are they're collected together, right?
That was because that was two.
Yeah.
But if you're doing single,
But it would still be in the main payment. There wouldn't be a separate payment for it.
but
Meaning
different
if you were
PO.
to add,
If we were
It
to
would be a
add.
different.
if we were to add like
it would-
on the fly.
It would be a different invoice.
A different
two different
PO.
No, there
invoices.
would not be a separate invoice. They wouldn't separate the invoices.
The payment is okay. Because if you're saying if you're gonna get one, and then you're saying you're gonna get two as needed, I don't see anything wrong with that.
I think.
Because they're gonna bill us in a monthly, right? If we're gonna use it like
Yeah.
next month?
Yes, but the problem is when we activate it, it would be billed in the same billing.
That's okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay, because if you're gonna pay for this yearly, and then these guys are gonna put as a monthly,
No, so there you can't bill yearly.
Yeah.
It has to be billed month to
Okay.
month.
so that's the thing, is you have to be month to month. So if we're paying 143 for this month, and then next month we need both of it, they're gonna include it in one payment. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
So I have a question then. Instead of the requisition saying mobile satellites also per month and then 2-year service, why the 2-year service if we can pay month to month?
That's what he was trying to say.
Well, I know, but see, it's 143 per
I need
service.
to look into the terms because there are
Yeah.
It says 143 per service?
So one thing to clarify with Starlink and how the way they run their
The
business is all of the Starlink satellites look up to the sky and they share, every Starlink satellite within the region shares the same infrastructure.
Yes.
So they put priority on two things. They put priority on level of service. So one of the things that we're higher priority on is we're using a higher level of service. We're using their business level service, not their residential level service.
Okay.
But another thing they prioritize is length of the contract. So when did you join up on your current service? So one of the things that is a problem in certain areas, I'm not saying necessarily that Guam has had that problem, but you have the item, you turned off your service, you need to turn it back on again, but you can't because there's all used up infrastructure in your area. So you can't turn it back on.
Residential.
No, even with the business.
Business?
Yeah, potentially.
But I had that problem with residential.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah. So like if they have a quota of how many people can connect in this region, if they use up that quota while you're not using
Isn't
it.
the infrastructure
you
the
can't
sky?
connect.
okay, bottom line, I don't see the reason why we have to pay 3,432 for 2 years when we can pay monthly.
No, it's 1 year.
It says 2-year service.
We would still need
Yeah, for 1
to.
year.
Oh, 2 service,
2 satellites.
For 1 year.
For 1
Yeah,
year.
for 1 year. Well, she said 2 years.
I know, but the unit price is 143
Yes.
Monthly.
Monthly.
for 2
For
accounts,
two.
No, sorry.
Oh, for
per,
one. Yeah.
Per.
for one.
For one.
So then this is wrong.
Times
For a
12.
year, for 2, it would be 286.
Yes, put your.
Times 12.
No? I think that this is wrong. Who
That
That
was
was Sean.
So what you see right there is the price, unit price is for 1 service per month. So that's why I have put quantity of 2 services for 1 year with the total of 3,400.
Okay, so how much is
For 2
143?
services, it's 286 for one,
Okay,
for 1 month.
times 2 is 286.
Times 12.
So it
Times
should
12 is what? Is how
be 2
much?
service times 1
Should be 3,432.
is 286.
Yes,
Then times 12.
yes, times 12,
Where's my
Yeah.
calculator?
which is.
Which is 3,432.
Yeah. So I guess the way you wrote it, Nay.
Yeah,
because
I maybe I need to. be
1
able to
year
clear.
at 143
Yeah.
is not.
Yeah, that's why I put 2 services. So it's 2 services for 1 year.
3,432. So,
So you should put 2.
3,004.
That's
Now,
what she's saying.
do we have
I
to,
was just trying to reflect
Yeah.
what
I
was
know,
in
Nay, but
the.
the 1 year she's
Yeah.
just quoting.
3,432?
That's why.
Does this have to be paid bulk in the beginning, or can we pay monthly?
It's 1 payment per month.
Okay, and you cannot suspend if you don't need it.
I would have to look into the suspension terms, but then there may still be a recurring cost even when suspended.
Okay, so if we don't need it, we do, I think that we should go just with 1. And if in the beginning of the year, and if we have all these contracts and all these things
Yeah.
and everything materialized, then we
Once
can
we're-
buy the new one, the next
Yeah.
one.
I agree with what Lorraine said, because we don't
Yeah,
know what's
for
coming
now.
out
I mean,
January
if we have
1st.
use, then we ask, on a monthly, but he'll check on the monthly, how much it's gonna cost. Right now, for this one, he said it's 143 a month for 2 service.
How much are we paying for the one we had before? Because before we had 1, right?
So I would assume it's somewhere similar to their regular data rates, which would be
Yeah, it's
something like
really
80
not the
or
same
90.
amount.
Yeah,
80?
yeah, 80.
It's not the same amount every month.
And something to remember is this is a distinctly different level of quality of service. You're talking mobile data rates versus what is somewhat equivalent to residential data rates. So just on a numbers thing, I can output 0.5 megabits on the GTA service. I can output 8 megabit on the Starlink service. So 16-fold increase in quality versus on the Starlink versus the GTA for a not 16-fold
Okay,
increase
I'm
in
getting
price.
too much information
Yeah,
at
with
once.
with GTA is as use, we pay as we use it.
Yeah.
But if you're just looking at 1, and whenever you're gonna use it, it's there. But if you need 2, then we need to look at when we need it, can we get it, and how much would it be?
Yeah.
That's the only way, it'll be,
Yeah, my only concern with not doing the 2 is just that if we tried to do it in the future and there is that cap, that it just won't be possible then.
This wasn't tabled, right?
Yeah, but to spend $143 extra per month for something that we may not need it, I don't think it's, okay. So do we need to vote on this now?
Yes, we do need to vote, but I kind of feel that
think he needs to go
1
back
service
first.
would be adequate at this time until the station can demonstrate that a second service is required.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
would-
agree. Yeah.
would-
Can you,
I
John,
agree.
can you work with that?
Yeah, so just to clarify, we're approving 1 service?
1 service.
Until we find out whether we need more.
yeah, because he has,
Okay, motion, please.
we just need to make the correction on the PO, on the requisition.
So we table
So it's gonna
this
be 1 year at one service.
and the
At
same, the
143.
same amount?
No,
No, it would be now 143
Times 12.
times
40.
12.
I'm sorry, what?
So just make the correction, it'll be
Okay.
1,716.
80.
Okay, so one service, can I make the correction in the PO? At this
Yes,
year?
we'll make
One-
the correction.
One service, and instead of 342, it would be 1,716.
Because I
So one service at 143 a
A
month,
little bit
right?
savings here, a little bit
Yes.
savings there.
Right?
Yes.
But we
Okay.
pay this one for this amount. It's
no, we wouldn't
approved.
pay this as one time. It would be like month to month. So
I know, but you're saying 143 a month for one service?
for one service, but the thing is, within a year, it might change. Because
So this amount is not gonna be approved because they're only gonna approve 17, 16.
yeah, because
So if it's gonna change, then you have to let the board know.
Yeah, if it changes, then let us know.
So
So
we'll just
if
modify
it's-
it in the future. Because just so you know, when we started the payments, they were higher. They brought down the price at some point in the.
It changes, he
in the-
says.
So like, it's one of those things where, like with any online service, you pay for Netflix or other things, they tend to, with very little notice, change what the pricing structure is. You're
But if
aware.
you sign a year's service with them,
You can't sign a year contract. It's just month to month.
so then we don't even need to be approved.
Yeah.
If it's
I mean,
month to
if
month.
it's just
It's
month to month.
143.
So we just do a single procurement every month?
Yeah,
Okay.
if that's how it's gonna be. If he's saying that 143 might not be a monthly cost,
Because it
because
fluctuates.
it fluctuates.
Yes.
So I'm
So we
just
can just do
saying
it
that-
monthly then.
And we are gonna be paying it monthly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this cost could change next month.
Okay, so,
Yeah.
But then we can address it.
yeah.
Right.
If it's less than one, because the GM's, you know,
1.4,
officials.
so 4.99.
20.
So we wouldn't need to bring it to the board
24.99, So
anymore.
you don't need to bring it to the board for approval, because it's only gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be 2,499 a year.
But we would have to
Yeah.
do it every month. We would have to create a requisition every month.
No, you can put a blanket PO
Okay.
for this, subject.
Not to
change
exceed
of-
this amount. Okay.
Subject to change
I-
on the
I-
monthly cost.
So we can wait. We don't have to do anything now.
I will say
No, we have to do the requisition.
we do have the existing service and we will be needing it for things like the sports tomorrow.
You can approve
So we
it.
need at least one working one.
What you
can
have.
approve it
But you
subject
already
to-
have it.
We already, but this is going to replace that.
Okay.
It's
So-
it's gonna expire.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what it
expiring.
means.
Okay, so I got it. So,
You can approve the product on a yearly.
All right.
Right?
all
That's
right,
what
so
he's asking,
I,
based on monthly change. of
okay,
cost,
I make a motion
Right?
to approve requisition fiscal year 2026 RQ3
Be a blanket.
number 164 to procure one mobile satellite internet 500 gigabyte data per month from Starlink for 1 year. And the price is $143 per month. So this requisition is for 1 year, not to exceed $1,716
I think, Mayor
for the
Ford,
year.
we would do a blanket PO for this because we don't know if the
The-
monthly is gonna fluctuate.
fluctuates.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying,
So-
not to exceed 1,716.
No, it
Yeah,
can
but
go,
it might-
it
we don't know.
may exceed.
Right now, we're looking at 143 now that he got a price quote for it. So like he said, it fluctuates every month because right now with the previous, POs, It went up to 180.
So it originally started at 154, I think, and then it came down to 143, and so we actually had excess on that PO. So that's the concern, is it may fluctuate down, it may fluctuate up, but it won't fluctuate by a wide margin, just like small amounts at a time.
So we have a way of doing this without,
We can do blanket PO not to exceed 2,500 because that's
do we
the
need to involve the board here, is my question.
Not really. I mean,
So
if I
let's
see
not
what-
involve the board
I'm
here.
hearing what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Let's shelve it.
Then that's,
I think we can, if we don't need to involve the board in here, let's get out of it.
Okay, 2,500
We spent 25 minutes here on
20
this.
2,500 is what you can already approve without the board.
yeah. So if it goes over,
So then you don't need us.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
So we cancel this?
yeah, we'll cancel it.
Thank you.
Or cable?
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Microsoft Office software.
Oh, this is the.
Okay, where'd I go? There it is. All right, next is FY 2026 RQ3165. This is for the PDG grant that we are procuring for public health.
The last
So
procurement.
the last prior vendor awarded could not fulfill the quote. So because of price changes, and again, same thing with what's going on in the digital world, everything's fluctuating. The quantity needed to be reduced to fit within the allocated fund requests, and a margin of up to 21,500 as originally allocated. So we had re-procured this at quantity 88, which was 100 quantity before. And because the last vendor that won it could not provide it, this was the new 4 vendors. Adorama Online is the lowest bidder at 19,359.12.
Is there any difference between these things? Because one is, Microsoft Office is 44,000. Megabyte is 28,000.
They're all identical products.
D&K is 20, okay, so if there are
Just profit margins for each
What
company.
about shipping? They don't charge
This is
us?
digital.
Adorama delivers it as a digital, B&H delivers it as a physical, but I'm not sure about Megabyte and Micropack.
So which one?
Adorama.
Adorama.
And
So this is 88 copies of a software program.
Yes.
And this is not for us, this is for
PDG.
So
Public health.
You approved back in June a similar procurement
Which was
for 100 units.
21,000.
The vendor it went to, MTG Group, was not able to fulfill at the quoted price they quoted. So we are redoing this procurement at a lower amount to work within the margin that was allocated for this item.
And this is okay, that is going to be digitally read?
Yes.
Thank you. So shall we vote on it? Okay, I move that we approve requisition number fiscal year.
You know, the doctor, what's her name?
You guys listening?
Ladies?
Okay,
I move that we approve requisition number fiscal year 2026 dash RQ3165 to purchase 88 Microsoft Office, this is home and business at 219.99 each, in total amount $19,359.12.
A second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Hallelujah.
And that's it for our requisition.
All right, we have an executive session to go to. Thank you. Coming out of executive session, this is the regular board trustees meeting for August 24. Time is 3:31. Okay? So, need a
21
motion?
or 28?
Okay. Okay, we want to make a motion, or were you going to make the motion, or shall I do it? Or-
You can make a motion. Very confusing.
Okay, so this is to clarify the benefits of all of its in-house employees, right? So PBS Guam offers health care benefits to all its in-house employees, medical, dental, and PBS pays 50% on the monthly premium payment. PBS offers a 401k retirement plan through ASC Trust Corporation with employers' contribution of 3%. Benefits for health care and 401k retirement effectively after 3 months of employment at PBS Guam. Vacation leave is maximum of 80-hour accumulated leave per fiscal year, 3 hours per pay period for 10 months, and 4 hours per pay period for 2 months, equal 80 hours per fiscal year. Sick leave, maximum of 80-hour accumulated leave per fiscal year. 3 hours per pay period for 10 months and 4 hours per pay period for 2 months equal 80 hours per fiscal year. Take it or lose it by the end of fiscal year. It's at the discretion of the general manager due to project overload that employees may carry over unused annual leave accrued as of September 30 through the end of December 31st of that year. When you resign or retire before September 30, that fiscal year, your balanced vacation leave will be paid out, but the sick leave will be forfeited. Only annual leave will be allowed for leave sharing.
Okay, I second the motion.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
You want us to sign this paper?
No, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
put it on.
Okay.
I'm gonna attach the minutes to it.
Okay.
That's it. Okay.
Okay, so
Next meeting? Monday, September 21st or September 28th?
I guess September 21st, otherwise
Oh,
it takes too
24th
long.
is our, is it 24th?
Which?
Oh, 21st. Okay.
It's September 21st.
21st or
Okay.
28th?
So we'll have the meeting on the 21st with 28th as a backup date,
Okay, so.
right?
Okay, yeah.
Any announcements or information? Anyone? Birthdays?
Your birthday, Donovan? Yeah.
Okay
We don't
then.
have to talk about
I'm
birthdays.
calling for a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second it. We'll all
In favor,
second
say
it.
aye.
Aye.
Hallelujah.
Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, 3 hours.
No, well, 12:30, 3:30, yeah.
Unless we want to meet twice a month, we gotta do
I'm leaving
this.
this here.
3:37.